It rests on a small YouTube channel, hosted by the wickedest lords of hell. Here is the first internet clip show to offer to the daring a look into the final maddening space between life and death. A case of the Mondays. To avoid fainting, keep repeating. It is only a live stream. Only a live. It rests on a small YouTube channel. A look into the final maddening space between life and death. A case of the Mondays. To avoid fainting, keep repeating. It is only a live stream. Only a live stream. Only a live stream. Videos and songs far beyond anything you've tested. A case of the Mondays.
Stop you hammering, I'm on in the mall. Cause every day's the anniversary of the year before. And if it's a day gone by, then it's 365. Random tangents, that's like a tree. Diverse inevitability. And if it's a day gone by, then it's 365. I sit band over the bed. I can't believe it's Monday again. Part of the problem is the passage of time. Part of the problem is what goes with salt and lime. Part of the problem is the answer is a cure. And a big part of that is the thing that keeps me poor. Sunset's columns support a feeling like holes in a drowning man's frozen ceiling. And if it's a day gone by, then it's 365. 365. That's right. I'll sit back over the bed. I can't believe it's Monday again. Part of the problem is the passage of time. Part of the problem is what goes with salt and lime. Part of the problem is the answer is a cure. And a big part of that is the thing that keeps me poor. Sunset's columns support a feeling like holes in a drowning man's frozen ceiling. And if it's a day gone by, then it's 365. If it's a day gone by, then it's 365. If it's a day, if it's a day, if it's a day, gone by. If it's a day gone by, if it's a day gone by. If it's a day gone by, if it's a day gone by, if it's a day gone by. If it's a day gone by. It's 365.
Welcome everyone to Case of the Mondays. I'm your host, Gene Skinner. I hope you're all having a good night tonight, wherever you are, whenever you guys are, because a lot of you are all the way like West Coast or maybe even different countries. Speaking of, I have something to listen to. We have a little different thing here because people added some stuff for Case of the Mondays. The first thing is a song Strongman. I pinned that too. Let me get right to this message. Take a listen to this Case of the Mondays original song.
Case of the Mondays, it's only a live stream. Get out your red
Obviously, Sky recipes. Moon days. Moon days. Looking about me now. Not yet. But Gorefield. Oh boy.
Grab his lasagna, tear your soul apart. Hosted by me.
Hey, that's me. Yes.
With a mixed drink
Which I have. And I have a cigar. I'm smoking inside, but you know. I do. A while ago. All right. The other thing we have to do, because again, people sent in stuff that's different than usual. Let me get this up. IR sent this in actually. It is a video share. See if you can't see it because it's above that 1 second. Oh, actually you can. Never mind. You can see that. So let's let me just get out of the browser and you can see this video. Watch this shit. Strong sent in one too. We'll play that a little later, but this is the first one we got. Watch this shit. Looks like it's out of a video game. Oh, hi, Jenny. Oh, shit. Nice shift. Oh, a deer. Ooh. Oh, I left my body. Oopsie. Uh-oh. I don't think we're gonna make it. Oh, no, chat, we didn't make it. Ah! Alright, there we go with that. We will see another media share later, and we'll get to that eventually. Just not yet. I'll put that up in a bit. Anyway, let's get into the actual stuff.
There's a lot of secrets and Easter eggs in the Lumpy Where's Waldo series. Now, some of them are kind of obvious, as you can see, but I think you might have missed a few. Let's take a closer look here. Look at these windows. Something ain't right.
Oh, they're clowns.
What happens when I remove the background layer so we can see behind the windows?
Ah, clown!
God, what have we discovered? 5, 10, 50, hundreds of clowns. On average, each of these clowns is 10 feet tall. Detective, please be sure to track any clowns you see in the future. What about in the sewer over here? Another little secret.
Oh, no.
And, it's another Waldo. Well, hold on, though. It looks like he's animated. Let me press play.
Oh, no.
I don't like this.
Oh, no.
What is Waldo doing?
No.
This dance is pissing me off. Detectives, you better catch this guy. I'm sick of it.
Anyway. Come out to Bob sent this in. I know you wanted to send this in before, Robin, but here we go. Sludge Brothers. Getting right into it.
Pickle, I thought I told you to do something about these rats.
Oh, hey, I know that voice. That's Divorce Dad.
Come on, Dick. They're not hurting anyone. I think they're cute.
Well, I don't want to get bit by rats every time I need in the van.
Oh,
Since you're not going to handle it, I'm putting down some glue traps.
Glue traps. Wow, one whole glue trap. Look at it.
I think you just need to be a bit nicer, Dick. I've been sharing my egg salad sandwiches with the rats, and now they respect me. See? Problem solved.
Is that why the rat shit smells worse than usual?
Yes.
Don't listen to him, Peanut. I think your shit smells just fine.
Oh, boy.
Well, are you ready to go? Looks like we got a job today in town.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. I taught her that.
I told him that. I heard. Wow, the rat is farting. The guy that has a mold on it. The Chanson head scope, yeah. Sludge Brothers. That's the ribbon. That's it, yeah. Pep. Wow, pep. Squeak! Wait, this isn't accurate. That's something two shits about each other. Oh shit!
So
Oh,
apparently
that
there's
guy's
a real
dead.
bad clog under the cryo bank. I don't know what that is, but they're paying good. What is a cryo bank?
Gross. good, buddy.
Pickle!
Sorry.
He's eating another sandwich.
No more egg salad, okay? Your breath stinks.
It's not for me, it's for Peanut. She's hungry.
Oh my God, you brought the rat?
Wow. This would seem like it's something Cobra would voice as. It does. I know that was said in the Discord, but it does seem like this would be a cartoon he would be voiced in.
Pickle, this is the place. Get up.
We gotta go clean out Cobra's last
Pickle.
apartment.
Pickle.
Yo, tubes.
Pickle. Wake up. Come on.
Is he dead?
Pickle.
He almost did die.
All right, egg breath, let's get this over with.
Do you see a clog down there?
Oh, it's gonna get worse. We're
I
in the
think
sewer.
so. Yeah. Come on.
It's gonna get worse while we're in the sewer.
One more.
Ooh, there it is.
Holy shit.
Oh, look at that! Look at that ball of shit. My God, you work at this job and you're wearing sandals? What are
All
you
right,
thinking?
Peanut, now we just wait.
Ugh.
What, you want some more egg salad?
You can't fire me, because I quit.
Whoa.
She looks better bald anyways.
Sewer's the red one. now the red took the food out of his mouth. Wow, she's so edgy. With her upside down cross, which has nothing to do with Satanism at all.
Oh, thanks.
It's actually a Christian
No
symbol. Not even a pagan symbol
Yeah.
either.
So, you work at the hairdresser?
Yeah.
Did.
Well, not anymore.
Oh, sorry. Well, my name's Pickle, by the way.
Delilah, but my friends
Oh,
call me
it's
Dill.
moving.
Oh, that's cool. I don't have any friends, but if I did, they'd call me, Pickle?
No, before she gained weight, yeah, pretty
That's
much.
funny.
Wow. Oh, she smells. Oh, yep,
What
the
is
breath.
that smell?
Yep. Oh,
What?
the egg
Something
salad.
smells like really bad.
Yeah, it's your egg salad sandwiches, my guy.
Uh,
Ooh. Is that gonna dissolve it? Ugh. My dude, you need industrial shit for that. Industrial shit for that shit. Up. Uh-oh. Oh, the rats. The rats want to kill him.
What the hell?
yeah, we've got the manhole open, so that's probably what you're smelling.
No, it's like really bad. Like a mixture of rat shit and I don't know, egg salad. I've never seen your truck before. Sludge Brothers? Are you new here?
Oh, no, we just don't, get
Going
a
to
lot
town
of
often?
business.
What was that?
Nothing.
Nothing. Little rat.
Is that a rat? I love rats. Aw, what's her name?
Peanut.
Peanut.
She's so cute.
He's really
She
obese.
looks just like my rat at home.
Like my red at home. Oh, God. Rat titties. He envisioning the rat's life's more than his own. There we go, now they're old. Look at all those fleas.
Pickle! Get me the big plunger!
Bertha.
He
Excuse us for 1 second.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, don't step in that. There you go.
Oh boy. Ew.
You son of a bitch!
Oh, his hand's in the red track.
You know, if you guys need another hand, I just re-entered the job market like 4 minutes
Oh,
ago.
snap.
Oh, thanks. Sorry.
Wow.
So,
Oh, what's wrong with you?
I'm sorry.
Oh, is that egg salad?
Busted.
Got you now, you stupid rats!
Oh no.
Let go of me!
Oh, stop. It's a glue trap. It's a glue trap.
Oh, I see that now. But you still threw up on me.
Look,
Delilah.
Delilah. I know things kind of got off on the wrong foot, but if you
Oh,
just
no.
gave me another shot, I really think that we could.
Did he not realize he was being pulled down there? Oh shit. They made it.
Peanut, you saved us.
Gross.
Hi,
So awkward.
nice to meet you. I'm Dick.
Still.
Oh, sorry, my hand's kind of sticky.
Ew.
Can I give you my number?
No.
That's why Nal would always be near showers. There's that tie-in. Disgusting. Wow. It got really dark at the end. Inklit Studios. Thank you for that, Trimester Bob. Moving on. It was disgusting. You sent this in ramen.
Oh, those moths are so cute.
You know what it would say?
Say it, Chris. Wait, Tobar, talk to it.
Wait, what are we talking to? Oh, the little moth?
No, you're talking to
Oh, hey
the
there,
moth.
little guy.
I set this up between you two.
How you feeling? You doing okay?
Oh boy.
Tobar, Tobar, you wanted this meeting for months and months. You said you wanted to meet this moth. It took me hours and hours of my time
Tomar,
to set up a
It
meeting with
just
this
kind of
moth.
makes cute little noises.
Yeah, you
Like,
gotta
I
ask.
know,
It's one for yes, two for no.
Okay,
This is important, man.
is everything okay? Are you safe? Okay.
That's a yes, so that's
Well,
good.
then I'm not concerned.
Well,
Be
yeah,
on
you-
your way.
well, you're telling. You know how long this took me to set up, man?
I just want to make sure he's okay.
You gotta ask it. You gotta ask it one more.
Well, it flew away.
And
Flew
there it
away.
goes.
Good job, Tomar.
You tried.
Ate them all. Strong something to say. Well, that's terrifying. All this is fucking terrifying. Oh god. Confetti. This is for something called the Playground, by the way. I don't know when it's gonna be out or anything like that, just that's a trailer for it. So thank you for that, Strog. Alright, Ramen, you sent this next one in. Do it for Fido.
I'm up. I'm up.
Good morning, kiddo.
Good morning, Weasel.
Hello, Grouptown public. Everybody knows the Rat City Rats are the dirtiest team in the county. Is Dat Weasel in trouble for the big game tonight?
Hey, Weasel. Ready to die?
Stupid and dumb.
Stupid and dumb.
There's the Weasel. Get it!
Come here, boy. Fido, let's go inside.
I like how the Weasel's like from a fucking Bugs Bunny cartoon, but like with the
Fido,
Chad body.
where you going?
Like, what's going on with
Fido.
that?
Time to get rammed by the rat.
Oh, they're a Rat Pink reference.
Wow!
Damn, baby.
Look out! Fido!
What the fuck was that?
No!
You're dead, Weasel! You're dead!
No way.
Do it for Fido.
Hey, you got this, buddy?
I don't think he got this. Just saying.
Sucks about your dog, Chip. You should get a pet rock, 'cause rocks never die. Thanks, guys. You're good friends.
Action.
Good morning for some of us, Grouptown public. I'm Chip Weed, and these are your
Weed.
morning announcements.
Pack-a-beater.
Thanks for paying for Fido's funeral, Weasel. I appreciate it. How many points you gonna score tonight?
About 300.
Oh, 300.
Hacked.
In local news, my dog died.
Up yours, Grouptown Pubic. You're tuned into Rat City Radio.
This just in, you're all shit.
Dog shit.
Dead dog
shit.
Oh, it's a dog taking a dump.
What's going on?
Not much. What's up with you, dog? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean like your dog who died. That's right. Not only are we gonna hack your feed, but we're gonna bash up your star player. We're gonna wreck you. We're gonna smack you. And we're gonna grind you up.
Man, I love 1 ounce mouse. Sorry, 12-ounce mouse.
Dat Weasel, you're a dead man.
He pissed.
He pissed.
Pop goes the Weasel.
Got him.
You boys are way off script.
I'm as shocked as you are.
Wait, what was the dog doing? What was coming out of its butt?
Shut up, Hatterman! Ow! What the?
Darkson, you hit my pet rock, Dwayne.
Dwayne.
All right,
of course,
you
the rock's name's
embarrassments.
Dwayne.
You can explain your little prank to Principal Workman.
Raul, I don't want to see you drinking on the job.
Oh, gotcha. No problem.
That's better. Now you're gonna need to pep your team up for the game tonight.
Come on, Workman. Am I the head coach or the cheerleader?
The head coach?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Me.
Raul, you can drink, but we need you to think.
Well, if I gotta hang around, can I still sit and drink?
Yes,
That's it,
as
drink.
long as you think and sit and drink.
Workman,
Okay.
you got yourself a goddamn deal.
Wait, don't let him in! Hello, boys. Chip, I'm sorry to hear about your dog. He's in a better place now.
I thought where he was at was pretty good. Hi, Principal Workman. Did you see those announcements?
There was dog bleep.
Don't swear, Hatterman.
Don't swear.
I bleeped it.
It implies swearing.
It does.
Yes.
Hi,
Yes.
Principal Workman.
Chip, I'm not mad. Rat City plays dirty, and it could be connected to what happened at the announcements. Keep your eyes open for anything suspicious. Undies, Hatterman, don't try to be heroes.
Aye. I'm a pirate now.
Arr.
Walk the plank, Principal Workman.
Keep your eyes open.
Undies, is that suspicious?
That's fine.
No, let's not look at that.
Okay.
There's that weasel.
What's this?
Rockin' and rollin' on the highway.
Those otter hands. A doggo.
Weasel, look out!
Does not give a fuck.
These mosquitoes are getting a little ridiculous. What the heck is that? But I'm a beaver.
Hey,
You
That's
fucking
like-
jumped.
We'll kill you! That's the van that hit my dog. It's Rat City.
Rat City plays dirty.
I
Thanks,
think
Principal
that they'll
Workman.
probably try something at the game tonight.
You think about the dog pooping again?
Weasel.
Wait, the announcements were hacked.
They won't get away next time, those rat bastards! Chip, don't swear.
Just smooth walking.
Who's winning?
I am he.
Touchdown by number 1, that weasel. Which brings us to halftime. Group Town Public about 300, Rat City 299 and a half.
299 and a half.
Hatterman, you see anything?
You didn't see anything. No. Okay, team, take a knee. Nah, that looks stupid. Stand up. Take a drink.
That looks stupid, stand up.
Look, I know I'm not the best coach. I might show up halfway through your game, drunk, asking who's winning. But I need you guys to go out there and win, damn it. Don't do it for me. Do it for, that dog that got killed.
Dog that got killed or something, I don't know.
Do it for Fido. Do it for Fido.
Do it for Fido.
Do it for Fido. Do it for Fido. Let's go.
Oh my god. The way the fucking weasel walks.
guys, behind you.
Aw, shit, dog.
Ew.
Literally.
What am I looking at? No, guys, the van. Wait, what is he doing?
Oh, he's pooping.
They got a gun.
Oh my gosh.
That's a lot of poop.
Hatterman, Undies, stop them. We have to stop him.
No, wait. Let him finish.
Undies,
Gross.
Hatterman, try to be heroes.
Try to be heroes.
Undies and Hatterman, the heroes.
Ha! We got you now, Rat City.
And shot him right in the face.
Hatterman, I'm coming.
Oh wait, he has the rock under it. He's fine.
Oh, shit!
You bitch asses! You killed my dog! Somebody call the cops!
Chip, that's enough.
Oh, my undies!
Wow.
Ow, my head. Where's my hat? Dwayne? Dwayne? No!
The rock's
you
dead.
Were my rock!
Thank you, Chip. You were a great friend.
Hatterman, how did you kill a rock?
Underwear.
Rite of passage.
The passage. Oh, that fucking ass. I saw it.
Makes
Hit
you
me.
drink.
That's right. Drink. Group, man.
Hello?
Hello?
Need for Fido shirts
Need
now
for Fido
available.
shirts.
All proceeds will go
Limited
to the
time
Group
only.
Town Fido Memorial
Order
Animal
now.
Sanctuary.
Anyway, we've seen this before, by the way. We have seen the Small Soldiers War for the Necron before. We have seen this, but if you haven't seen it, well, get ready, because Strog sent this in. We have seen it before, though. But I think you'll like it if you don't remember it. So here you go, chat. This is for you. Hope you like Small Soldiers, because this is a fan thing of Small Soldiers, which was made by Joe Dante. Yeah, you're fine, Strog. It doesn't matter. I don't mind showing stuff we've seen before. I don't mind doing that. I do have something to play after it, though. Which I gotta open up. That you also sent in, Strug, which we have not seen before, so that will be the stipulation. Oh look, a girl boss, but she's evil! Remember, always use military-grade technology in your toys. Nothing ever goes wrong doing that, ever. It's actually really well made, too. This is a really, really good fan short. I definitely recommend, you'll see it if you type in Small Soldiers, actually. If that blade's as sharp as an actual knife, that should not be a toy for like anybody. Necrobites. Oh, they're out the package. Aw, snap. They done fled. Well, there we go. There's the others. Look at them all. Boom, boom. Their leader looks like fucking Megatron. But, nope. Just like in actual small soldiers, the characters that are supposed to be the bad guys are actually good guys. And the characters that are good guys are bad guys. If you've never seen Small Soldiers, definitely recommend that movie. Very fun. You disgust me. The balls. Little plastic balls. Nope. Gotta activate the others. Here we go. Where are they? I'm sure they're in their own boxes too. Oh shit, dog. Here we go. Boom. Snap. Yeah. Yeah! Drop down. There's a controller for one. I don't know which one that is. Probably this guy. How big he probably is. Oh shit. Woo! Car. Oh shit. A ninja. The yeah, that's right. Damn.
Small soldiers. War for the neckline.
That's right. Good shit. Enjoyed it as much as I did the first time. It has been a while since we watched that. So the credit song or something. Now let me get media share up here again. Give me 1 second, you won't see it. I gotta actually open the other thing Strog sent in, because I downloaded it. Let me get this. Oh, I gotta show it. Let's see if it fit to screen. No, it did not, so let me do that real quick. Let me get it to the center here. Fit screen. It's playing in VLC Media Player if you can't tell. Alright, and that should be good. Let's play this. Here we go.
117, stand down.
Or what? You gonna stop me or something?
Sir, you are
Listen here, pal. I know
Listen here, pal.
343 have tried to hype you up as some badass Oni assassin who'll complete his mission at any cost. But at the end of the day, I am the motherfucking Master Chief, bitch. A soldier so efficient that an entire alien religion referred to me as the Demon. When I was 14 years old, I beat 4 fully trained ODST soldiers in a fist fight. I have a kill count so high that people still can't decide if it's in the tens of thousands or in the millions. I'm so fucking tough that the Promethean equivalent to God himself wasn't able to stop me. I once flew through space while holding onto a fucking nuke during a giant battle and rode it into an enemy carrier ship to blow it up. I've killed more people than the Black Death in medieval Europe. I'm more dangerous than the AIDS virus in the 1980s. I could probably enter the vacuum of space without a helmet and still survive just from sheer fucking testosterone. I've bested a member of just about every alien warrior race in hand-to-hand combat. I've pretty much single-handedly saved not just Earth, but all of humanity more than twice in the span of less than a decade.
Oh boy.
So tell me, what's gonna stop me from waltzing over through that portal over there and leaving? Because I promise you, it is not gonna be the Avengers rejects over there and their leader, fucking Iron Deficiency Man. So long, fags. I got shit to do.
Noble 6 could probably kick your ass.
And...
Alright, that's it, you little shit. Get bent, you fucking noob. Make sure to like and subscribe. Or
I
else...
have no idea what channel that's from, but there we go. Thanks, Strug. Alright, there we go. Let's get that back up. You can't see it just yet. There we go. Now we're done sharing the media sphere stuff because it's only 2 videos I downloaded. Here we go.
What are you, 29, 21?
Ramen did this.
Fat ass.
Ramen sent this in.
Yo, you shouldn't be talking. You shouldn't be even on this game. Go back to school.
Why are Ike and Jeff arguing? Their fucking
Make
voices.
me little punk.
Oh boy.
Skin you alive if I have to.
Wow.
Damn, bro, it's a kid.
I'm not trying to scare you, but there's a camera and a microphone in this device. There's a camera and a microphone.
No, you cannot stay in there. Out. Every day.
You're a sick son of a bitch. I watched this guy put his greasy finger.
He does. He sounds like that background character from SpongeBob.
Your job is to simply get in a bus and
Why?
drive us home.
Why are these
Instead,
real?
You make it difficult by complaining about everything.
Oh my god.
Everything. All the other bus drivers we've had.
Young man.
No one's being tormented on this bus besides you, because you have a problem with everything. No other bus driver has cared. How about you apologize for being a bitch? You take your fucking stupid design jacket and go fucking drive a bus to a juvenile detention center.
Oh boy. Let me grab.
No!
Oh, IR sent the Halo video? I thought that was you. With both you, with both IR? That's my bad. I thought it was you, Strong. You're right. IR sent both media shares, so up to IR for sending those.
Annoying. I fucking hate it.
Sorry,
like, oh my
Strong.
God, I got it. Finally.
Sorry,
I've
IR,
never
for
gotten
not
one of
noticing
those in
that.
forever.
Get off the game and take
Joe
a
Swanson.
shower.
Oh, I'm literally
Romney
about to
Ryan
hit
says
this
something.
clip.
Oh, Sheen?
I do not care. It has been 7 months since your last shower. Get off of the game, you stink!
Hold on, this player's literally a sweat.
Get off
He's
the
literally
game!
trying hard.
I'm tired
Wow,
of you
damn Joe
stinking
Swanson,
up
why you gotta
the
do that to
whole
your
house.
son, Sheen?
Get out of your room and take a shower!
Wait. Oh my gosh, this player literally tries so hard at the game.
And you need to try so hard at the shower! Get off of the game!
I'm not even gonna try hard at the shower because it doesn't have things like slurp juice, floppers, or neti betties.
Oh my god, just take a shower! One shower every 2 months! That's all we are asking for!
Oh, it's
No.
too many, and you're literally ruining the clip.
You are literally ruining my nostrils!
You're probably just in the Fortnite squad.
Done! I give up! Don't take a shower! I am so done!
Well, we might not have hit a clip.
Come on.
I feel it. I feel the fumes coming out of it, bro. It's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
Just do it, bro. Just do
I
it, bro.
got tricked by Bob Burger.
This is not bad. Styling, bro.
Yo, can I get a spot?
Nah, bro, get that shit out of here.
What's wrong with you?
Oh my god.
Okay. Oh my god. What the fuck? The hell? Why are they so mean, bro?
Look at this stupid bullshit. Restarting in 12 minutes and 58
Oh,
seconds. This shit
God.
comes up on my computer every single day, automatically. The
Oh,
PC
Chipmunk's
restarts, finishes
upset,
installing,
guys.
important updates
Simon
every
from
single
Chipmunks
day.
is
And
upset.
every single day, I click later. You know why I click later? Because there's no option to click
Oh, you know what? I know it says Simon, but I think of fucking Foamy hearing this shit.
never. I'd like to click
Damn,
never.
Foamy's on
I never
hard
wanna
times.
install these bullshit, meaningless, superfluous. I hate them! I hate these stupid updates!
It's Foamy.
Look at this shit. Every day this comes up. And you know what happens after you click later a few times? When a few days goes by and you keep clicking later
Oh
and
god,
later because you don't want to
Chipmunk's
fucking
on
do it,
it.
you want to put it off. This automatic bullshit that interrupts your work and makes you turn off your fucking computer and you click later every day. Eventually, it takes away the
Oh,
option to
God.
even click later and it just says, these are your only options. It's basically putting a knife to your head and saying you can either fucking... You
Fuming
can
is
either
so
wait
mad.
11 minutes and we'll shut it off for you, or you can just, bite the bullet and shut it off now. It doesn't even give you a choice to say no. It just comes up whenever it wants, automatically, and says, fuck you, we're turning off your computer no matter what you're doing in 10 minutes and 47 seconds. Look at this shit. I am fucking rendering something, you cocksucker. I'm doing important shit. Why do you need to install updates? What updates? Some more fucking spyware so the NSA can keep watching what I'm doing? Looking at my dick pics and watching me jack off? Spy on me? Obama, you fucking
Obama.
You realize you're able to play this game because of people like me who serve.
Did you put the game in the game?
Did you serve, man? Your local Dairy Queen?
No, actually, I'm able to play this game because I bought a PC and downloaded it.
I found the bombs. Bitch, I found the bombs.
The fucking minions?
Give me a minute to write this down. Gotta do it manually.
Oh my god. It's literally minions.
What?
Good to be a winner.
Feels good to be a gangster.
What? It is! It's the fucking
You right?
Keebler elf! Awful. Anyway.
There's an incredible
Semester
amount
Box
of
in the
design
sun.
potential
Oh, I died.
in simply modifying the human form. All Tomorrows is a book I absolutely adore that has some
It's a good
incredibly
book.
wild designs,
This
all of
is,
which derive
Monster
from
Garden, by
humans.
the way. It's been a while
Now,
since we've
of
seen that.
course, I can't go that crazy yet with designs
Not
in my
yet.
world, but it did inspire me to think that I can surely push different human races' designs a lot harder, making them a lot more distinct and
Hell
unique.
yeah, do it up.
And conveniently enough, my magic system gives me the perfect excuse to be able to twist the human form. One such race we're designing today are the Hatchfolk. So let's talk about their anatomy and process of designing them first, then get into their place in the world. In case you didn't know yet, the dwarf is going to be available again June 1st. It'll be pre-orders this time for 2 weeks, which I'll be
look at that
streaming
model.
for every day. We got stretch goals too. I'm still working on them. I will give you details later in a future
Why does it look like a Chozo with
video.
a flat ass head?
First of all, these are humans.
It looks like a
or,
Chozo.
I guess far enough from humans that you could consider
Fucking
them a
Metroid.
subspecies, but still originally humans. Well, how did they turn out like this? Did the gods just...
Yeah, probably.
No. It's all because of manamorphosis. I thought
Oh.
manamorphosis only affected mages. Well, it affects people that have mana in their system. That mana gets used up by thoughts and changes their
By
body.
thoughts?
Normally, a human can't take in mana without an input, but you can ingest it. The Hatchfolk's diet is comprised of things within the trenches, the rodents, the water, the red root, all of which is tainted with mana. So couldn't you
Life's
just
tainted with
inject
mana.
mana into people and have their bodies change in weird, wacky, and perhaps useful ways? Well, no.
No.
I heard from a Varusian refugee at the Bleeding Belfries that he and a lot of other soldiers were selected to be test subjects in some experiment. It involved injecting non-mages with different amounts of mana to hopefully induce positive manamorphosis.
Nope. Didn't happen.
Honestly, I was scared. This huge mage stabbed us with a syringe of some sort, but it didn't feel like they injected anything. All the while, the other nurses had us reading out phrases over and over again, told us to calm ourselves. I couldn't calm down in a situation like that. It went on for
Did he
a
get
few
fucking
minutes,
roofied
and
by a mage?
It hit me. All of a sudden, everything started spinning, and
No, no, they injected me with
the
mana.
chanting turned to mumbling, and I couldn't read the damn words anymore. And I started sweating, panicking, and which caused the other patients to start panicking as well. And then, well,
Don't worry, I just
after that,
inserted you
I
with some
don't remember
mutagenic
much.
mana. It's fine.
Next thing I know, I
It's
wake
fine.
up in the hospital barracks. They told me I'd been burned severely by a flamethrower. I kept telling them, no, I was a part of a test. You know, went back and forth, arguing, till they just handed me money. Like, a lot of money. And insisted I survived a flamethrower, with a tone that made my hair stand. After that, I knew I should keep quiet. Then I actually noticed how much pain I was in. I was bandaged from head to toe, but it wasn't burns. I knew it wasn't. It was more like my skin just didn't want to stick to me anymore.
Ew.
These tests he was referring to were done a few years ago now, but I heard they have started again, as new evidence of manamorphosis that can affect non-mages positively has been discovered by a Varusian scientist, or scholar of sciences, as he would like to call himself.
No,
named
big fancy
Alan
man,
Klin.
scholar of
He was
sciences.
studying the Hatchfolk. These changes, as
Why he-
unsightly as they
why
may
he looking
seem,
like Alexander
give
from
them
Hellsing?
an edge, an advantage that I propose we should harness for ourselves. Now, what I believe made my peers' previous experiments fail was, number one, previous tests did not consider putting the test subjects in situations that would encourage the manifesting of such positive traits. What I mean is, the greater the stress of the situation that one is in, the greater the odds of
Oh,
beneficial
boy.
mutations, as
Here we
seen
go.
in the Hatchfolk. And perhaps
Yes, put
it
them in
also
worse
lowers the chance
circumstances,
of
so
negative
they turn
side
to something
effects.
else. Great
And
idea.
second is microdosing the test subjects with mana
Microdosing?
over a long period of time.
Yeah, let's
rather than
microdose that
injecting
mana,
it all
son.
at once. by
heard of some
emulating
mutations.
how the hatch folks get their mana, ingesting it through food and letting the body digest it slowly. This
Oh, okay, we're
war
not
is
inserting it with
one
needles
of
anymore.
attrition.
Good.
What wins
We're
us
just
the
drugging
war
them
is
with
not the
mana.
next super weapon, as we've seen time and time again, but by improving our humble soldier. When their soldiers can only run 10 kilometers, let ours run 20. So, what are these changes the hatch folk have? Well, it seems that amongst hatch folk there is a wide variety of mutations that are hard to categorize, but mainly the eyes, ears, and nose have enlarged, giving them heightened senses.
They became
and
rat people.
Their bodies have become smaller and head tilted upwards to be more rodent-like. When drawing them, especially their face, I took inspiration from a few places: the Dark Crystal, Sky Hornet on Twitter, and Garage, a very weird Japanese game. I think it still needs work to really hit that uncanny valley spot that I'm looking for, but it's on the right track.
Well, that's
Their
good.
clothes wouldn't be anything special, just scavenged off of soldiers, but I wanted them to tailor their own clothes to fit their smaller frames. I think this is a very important detail to show that these are intelligent humans, not just crazed, mindless vermin. Same with the way I write them. I'm still trying to figure out their speech patterns and vocabulary and
What about
culture,
chittering?
which all have had enough time to grow
Just add some
and
chittering in
separate
there.
away from Rom and Varus's. A gem of an idea that came from the stream was to give the hatch folk pet rats that they carry in little socks sewn onto their clothes, which is absolutely adorable, and I'm sure pet rats can have many uses to the hatch folk, from sending messages to scouting for them.
Oh boy.
The particular one you see me drawing here, we have lovingly named Tink. He will be one of the rats that accompany the stranger on his journey through the trenches.
Oh,
he
boy.
is a bit older and has a passion for restoring armor.
that's why it's
Typically,
called
hatch
Tink.
folk
I get
don't
it.
fix the armor before they sell it back to the countries at war, and it's not like Tink gets any more money from fixing it. In fact, the ROM inspectors discourage him from doing so. But he still sneakily fixes the armor
Sneakily, like a
himself,
rat.
and sometimes even adds his own little patterns onto it. And when the inspectors come to check on the hull and don't notice he tinkered with it, it's a small but sweet victory for him. He one day wants to be a blacksmith employed in one of Rom's bunker cities so he can get away from the dangers of being a scavenger, even though normally such a thing is unheard of. Some elements of his character I still want to work on capturing better in his design, but overall I'm quite happy with how he looks. Now, to finish off the video, I'll just give you an overview of the hatch folk's place in the world, which is quite an interesting one, I think. The hatch folk, the denizens of the mazing trenches, living in countless winding self-dug tunnels and burrows, running under and connecting random points within the trenches and bunkers. They are already disorienting enough, but the hatch folk's tunnels add another
they're rat
even
people.
more confusing and claustrophobic layer. I've heard plenty of things about them. The average soldier's attitude towards the rats is mixed. Some treat them as their name would imply, like rats, shooing them away and keeping their personal belongings close. But others try to be nice, maybe with pure intentions, or maybe to hope for some sort of favor in return. But something that most soldiers agree on is, do not upset the rats. You do not want to make an enemy out of the things in the walls.
Yeah.
I didn't know how I was supposed to feel about them before meeting one myself, and I can't deny their relationship with the countries at war is a complicated one as well. They are scavengers that steal from the dead and sometimes even the living and sell it back to Ram and Varus. But they are also paid to make maps of the trenches or guide squads of soldiers through them, or to be scouts. But how can you know the opposing country didn't pay one of them more to give away your location? Or what if the rats orchestrated a firefight between two platoons just to reap the rewards? It's impossible to tell what their intentions are, but they are too valuable of an ally not to utilize. So both Ram and Varus, ever hesitant, try to keep good relations with them. Of course, this also encourages the rats to do their job, as these relations wouldn't last if their services were not reliable. So, there you go. I hope you enjoyed that video.
There you go.
The way I wrote this video was a bit of a mess, but I am
Thank you for
a
that,
bit of a
Master
mess
Bob.
as well, so
Moving on.
it
Struggs
fits.
listen to trailer for The Ghost in the Machine. There we go. Well, I'm terrified. God.
He's dying.
He's gone. The local man who died in a car accident late Monday may have been the serial murderer they've been hunting for the last 3 years. He has been identified as Carl Hockman, named the address book killer, because he would steal an address book and kill those listed.
Wow. That's scary stuff.
Oh, shit.
What the hell could have done this?
Must have been a power surge caused by last night's storm.
You don't think someone could have got into the system?
Oh, he did, though. Now he's the ghost in the machine. This is just like that one, what am I thinking of? Is that Wes Craven or, yeah, the one where the guy's basically inside the fucking, it's basically made of electricity. What is that fucking dumbass movie? That movie's bad. This is like the better version of that
tell me
movie.
what's going on here?
What is that movie
Work
called
around
again?
computers all day. I'll never understand them.
You can mess with your credit cards.
Shocker, yeah, that fucking
You can
movie.
wipe out your bank accounts. You can even cancel your driver's license.
Was that Wes Craven that
But
made
there's
that?
no way
I
anyone
forgive you, Chief.
can kill somebody.
Thank you, IR. Good shit, though. Both of them. Both videos. Oh, God!
I guess if you're religious, we'd call it a soul.
Virtual reality, there it is. Or the horror film, right? Gotcha. But no, I was thinking of Shocker. That's the
Something is
really
coming
awful
after
movie.
my son and my friends. I know, it sounds crazy,
It's not a good
but
movie.
something is after me, and I'm not
super
about to
bad.
sit around debating how that could be.
Let me see.
Accidents? That's insane. How many more people
I don't
have to
think it's Wes
die
Craven.
before someone
Oh, it is
starts
Wes
taking
Craven.
this
I don't know what the
serious?
fuck he was thinking with that movie. That was awful.
That's impossible. Right now, he's roving free through the system. He can jump into any network he wants to.
No, where's IR? Ghost in the Machine. Reboot. Alright, there we go. Alright, time for some tatas.
I was telling you earlier, this event here is every reason why I got into show business.
Here we go.
Some people want to win an
There's
Oscar,
El
and
Prez
I
on
don't
the
have
left
that
there.
talent. I just didn't want to have a real job or nothing. And all of these people here I'm looking at, I swear to God, I've gotten hammered with half of them in the woods somewhere in Massachusetts. I'm really excited for this.
I feel like we should have some sort of trophy, like an Oscar, an Emmy, or you got to call Rough
Dan
and Rowdy
Katz
in the
next to
backwoods
Bill
somewhere
Burr
with
there.
us.
It's a scene.
Portnoy,
I'll take a
obviously Bart-
Budweiser and a Jameson
Barstool.
afterwards. How about that?
This girl is stomping the arc. She
There
may
you
go
go.
down.
She almost turned her ankle.
We may have.
Booty.
She is moving that ass at a rapid clip.
I think she's a little hammered.
How
think
about
she's
that
a little
slingshot
probably.
move with the ass, though? She whips it. She whips it around.
I'm looking at the boxing judge's face. The guy in the tie across. He is not impressed.
She is stomping the yard.
She's stomping around like a toddler that couldn't get her way.
That's exactly what
The guy
she
does not look happy.
Hard stomp, shake,
And the
stomp.
ref wants her out. The ref
God bless
wants
her.
out.
God bless her.
She
God
kicked the spit bucket over.
Damn right she did.
Oh,
And she didn't go down. Great job. Great job.
Oh, and one last shake for the boys back home.
That's right. One last shake for the troops.
wow.
That's exactly what that was.
Robbie Fox, the rough and rowdy commentator.
Struggs
of
sent
Ringside
this in. this video.
Nyarlathotep, the crawling chaos and soul of Azathoth. But can he beat...
Stop it.
Stop it, get some help.
So how powerful is Nyarlathotep? And will talking about power levels ever get me laid? Alright, enough goofing around because there's a lot to cover and I don't want to waste your time. So first of all, this video is part of a series about the Lovecraftian gods. Things I've explained before, I won't explain again. For proper context, you can find the previous videos in the description. With that out of the way, we can begin. But before we talk about his powers, let's talk about his backstory. So, Nyarlathotep is one of the other gods. In fact, he is the very soul of all of the other gods, and he exists to feed them. That's basically his job. Well, one of them anyways, because Nyarlathotep is also considered the messenger of the other gods. When someone makes a deal with the other gods, that person usually makes the deal with Nyarlathotep himself. Nyarlathotep basically represents the other gods and speaks for them. He is also loyal to the other gods, by the way. He acknowledges them as his masters. What's interesting about Nyarlathotep is that despite being a creature from the void, Nyarlathotep can leave the void at will and freely roam through all of the dreamlands unrestrained. That's why he is called the crawling chaos, because he moves around. The only place Nyarlathotep cannot go is the physical realm, but Nyarlathotep is very special, you see, because unlike most of the other gods, he can think, and he's actually very smart, so he figured out a way to circumvent this limitation. See, there's this thing called the Shining Trapezohedron. It's some kind of weird looking...
So here's the thing about Nyarlathotep. He's a little wrong by when he said that Nyarlathotep can go to the physical realm, just not in his full power or form, because Nyarlathotep has over 1,000 guises. And the thing that's the most curious about Nyarlathotep as well is while the others are considered mindless, he's just like us. Just keep that in mind.
Stone or gem. It was created in Yugoth, presumably by the Migo, and within the trapezohedron, Nyarlathotep stored some of his thoughts. Now, the trapezohedron is magical. If you are near it, it is going to make you want to look at it, and if you look at it, a sort of symbiotic link will be formed between you and Nyarlathotep, and then an avatar of Nyarlathotep will emerge into the physical realm. This avatar is called the Haunter of the Dark. It's a black giant winged thing that oozes acid, and it has 3 red colored eyes. It's important to note that even though he looks like a monster, the Haunter of the Dark is not a mindless beast. This avatar is capable of thinking, and he also does not stay like a monster forever. That's what the avatar looks like when he comes out, but he does not stay like that. Now, this avatar of Nyarlathotep is significantly weaker than his full self, but eventually, the Haunter of the Dark gains more power. Presumably, this is done through blood sacrifices. What's really cool about this avatar is that if the person who looked at the trapezohedron is in the darkness, they gain the ability to see what the avatar of Nyarlathotep can see, but in turn, the avatar can see what the person can see, which means Nyarlathotep knows where you are. I find this such a cool idea. There should be a horror movie based on this concept. But back to the story, since Yugoth is close to Earth, the Migo dropped the trapezohedron on Earth. There, the Elder Things found it, and then the trapezohedron taught the Elder Things how to create Shoggoths. A Shoggoth is a weird amorphous monster. This has nothing to do with Nyarlathotep, by the way. I'm just sharing lore that I think is interesting. The point is the Shoggoths annihilated the Elder Things. That's how the Elder Things died. After the Elder Things, the trapezohedron was found by other civilizations, including the Atlanteans and the Egyptians, who are actually important to this story. In Egypt, a pharaoh named Efrenka acquires the trapezohedron and summons Nyarlathotep's avatar. Eventually, other Egyptians discover what's going on, and they figure out the great secret about Nyarlathotep. I will talk about that in a moment, just let me finish this. The Egyptians then get rid of Nyarlathotep's avatar. The trapezohedron is left buried in some temple Neferka built, and as punishment for what he did, Neferka is erased from history. The Egyptians destroyed any records that Neferka ever existed. Fast forward a couple thousand years, the trapezohedron is rediscovered, and the Haunter of the Dark is summoned a couple more times. During one of those times, Nyarlathotep went to Salem. Yeah, the Salem known for the witch trials. Turns out in this universe, Nyarlathotep goes to Salem and tells a couple of women, hey, do you want to learn magic? And that's what started the whole witch trials thing. Also, in this universe, witches are real. But anyways, as for the trapezohedron, the last thing Lovecraft wrote about it is that it's stored in some museum in the United States. Now, perhaps you noticed that the avatar of Nyarlathotep keeps being summoned. That's because there is a way to get rid of him, and the Egyptians figured it out. So what's the secret? To banish the avatar of Nyarlathotep, you must witness Nyarlathotep's true form and not die. Presumably, the way it works is that you use the trapezohedron as some kind of lens. You look at Nyarlathotep's avatar through the trapezohedron, you will see his true form, and if you can handle what he looks like, the Haunter of the Dark goes back to the void. Anyone can do this. It doesn't have to be the person that summoned the avatar. All you need is the trapezohedron and be mentally prepared for it. To give you an idea, a regular guy succeeds in banishing the avatar. He goes to the hospital after, but he's alive. So whatever Nyarlathotep's true form looks like, it can't be that bad. I mentioned this when I talked about Cthulhu, but it's worth repeating because this is a misconception that refuses to die. The other gods do not have a weird passive ability that instantly makes you crazy or instantly kills you if you look at them. If you can handle what they look like, you'll be fine. Well, I mean, if you're in front of them, they're still probably going to eat you, but just looking at them doesn't instantly make everyone go crazy. If you can handle what they look like, you won't go insane in the membrane. Alright, that about does it for his story. Now let's talk about his powers. Starting with his avatar, a freshly summoned Haunter of the Dark is already capable of flying at the speed of a meteor. However,
on the
fast
other
you think that
avatars?
is. As a passive ability, the Hunter of the
Never
Dark
know.
gives nightmares to everyone around him. The range of this passive ability is as large
Actually,
as an
that's
entire
normal
city, and he
Nyarlathotep
is
too.
also super smart. Remember that in this universe, magic and science are the same thing, so not only could Nyarlathotep bore you to death with super advanced math, but he also knows magic. We don't know exactly
Totally
what
not
kind of
Tesla,
magic,
by
but
the
he
way,
taught
is the
some
biggest
witches how to
inspiration.
open portals to realms with
The
higher
witch house, yep.
dimensions. At bare minimum, he should have that spell. Also, in universe, some people
Wall,
believe
yep.
Nyarlathotep's avatar lives at the center of the world. Taken
Yes.
seriously, this would mean Nyarlathotep's avatar can go into the core of the planet and be fine. That would be impressive if we believe it. Lastly, for his avatar, the Hunter of the
he's
Dark
mistaking
can,
the
at any
Hunter of the
moment,
Dark
go from
for
the physical realm
Other
to
avatars too, because he has 1,000 faces, Chad. 1,000 faces.
the void, and he can take other people with him. It'd be a one-way trip, because once in the
Yeah.
void, the avatar can go back to the physical realm until someone looks at the trapezohedron again, but once in the physical realm, the avatar can choose to go to the void at will. He can do it once, but he can do it. The question now is, how exactly is he doing this? Because there are two options. Either the avatar is flying to the void, or he's teleporting there, and both of those are insane for different reasons. If the avatar of Nyarlathotep is flying from the physical realm to the void, he is performing a feat of speed so insane that it would make the Flash feel inadequate. And if the avatar is teleporting there, then that would mean that at any point he wants, he could instantly teleport you in front of Azathoth. Lovecraft's writing certainly allows for either of these interpretations, so this is a pick your poison kind of deal. Alright, now let's talk about what the full Nyarlathotep can do. First of all, Nyarlathotep is one of the creatures from the void, so
Yes,
basically anything I've said in previous videos will apply to him as well. But on top of all of that, Nyarlathotep has his own things, like for example, Nyarlathotep once bonked Azathoth on the head. Azathoth
Yep, he
took
did.
no damage, but the
Bonk.
mere fact Nyarlathotep can even do this is pretty ridiculous. This might be his craziest feat depending on how
As
you
his
look at
father
it.
and
Also,
master, he just
Nyarlathotep
bonks
has
him,
shown to
bonk.
have the capacity to mind control people. Strangely, this manipulation power only works if you are asleep. However, if Nyarlathotep wants you, going to sleep pretty much guarantees he's going to make you do what he wants. In addition, Nyarlathotep can shapeshift. It is said he has an infinite amount of forms, so he can look like anything, but he does have a preferred appearance.
Yes.
Most of the time, Nyarlathotep chooses to look like a tall, completely bald, faceless black humanoid figure, and he has hooves on his feet. But back to his powers, Nyarlathotep can grab all the gods of Earth from one place and
Well, when
dump
he's
them in
human form, he
another
looks
place.
like a
Let
swarthy
me explain
Egyptian
to you why that's
king.
insane. In
Almost
the
a
fictional
prince, but now
universe
he's like a
Lovecraft
king.
created, a deity like the Egyptian sun god Ra actually exists, and Nyarlathotep is moving a deity of that caliber with about as much effort as it will take you to grab your phone and put it somewhere else. But I am not done, because Nyarlathotep is the soul of all of the other gods. We know that in this universe, souls have power. Nyarlathotep being the soul of every single one of the other gods must mean that at bare minimum, Nyarlathotep has a portion of the power of every single one of the other gods. That includes Azathoth, Yog-Sothoth, and yes, even Shub-Niggurath. Now here's what you need to understand. The void is full of monsters, and every single one of them is insanely strong. Let me give you an example. There's these creatures called the amorphous flute players.
Oh, yeah.
They are the ones playing
That
music
balls,
to Azathoth, and as a
Azathoth
side
asleep,
effect of the
correct.
music they play, they create all the laws in this universe. If that's hard to understand, think of it this way. These amorphous flute players are creating the laws of physics, and they are doing that just as a side effect of playing music. That's how powerful the creatures in the void are. And Nyarlathotep, as the soul of all of them, should have power from all of them. So now we can finally bring back our good friend the staircase, then we can make another step, and that's where Nyarlathotep would rank. So to answer the question of this video, Nyarlathotep is too powerful. To put it in Dragon Ball terms, Nyarlathotep has a really big number. I am of the opinion that there are only 4 beings in his verse that could fight him. Put those 4 aside, and Nyarlathotep could solo his entire verse. He is undoubtedly, undeniably, and expectedly big strong. Now, while Nyarlathotep might not be the absolute most powerful entity in his verse, he is definitely the most dangerous. Because other monsters in this universe might show up in front of you, putting up a show, being big and loud, and saying,
I'm gonna eat ya, I am the end of all things.
But Nyarlathotep won't do that. Instead, he will show up looking like some kind of important figure so that you will listen to him, and he's going to be very polite and very well spoken, and he's going to put all the stars at your feet and tell you how awesome you are. And that thing you think you really want, Nyarlathotep is here to give it to you. And all you need to do in exchange is just do him a little favor. It's gonna be something really easy, and he'll even help so that it's even easier. How cool is that? And once you accept, he's gonna send you to the void and feed you to Azathoth because you were dumb enough to trust him. That is how Nyarlathotep operates. He is extremely powerful, extremely old, extremely smart, and extremely evil.
human
if telling
for
you
a
that you are the most
monster
powerful
from
and
the
special
void.
person in the universe gets you to do what he wants, he will will do that. He will lie without hesitation, and that's why he's the most dangerous. Alright, that was a lot, but we did it.
It's just
we are
like
done.
us.
Or at least that's what I would like to say, but I still have some miscellaneous things that I want to quickly go over. Number 1, Nyarlathotep is said to have all knowledge. You can use this to argue he's omniscient. I would disagree, but you can do that if you want to. Number 2, Nyarlathotep has enough power to, at bare minimum, ruin the surface of planet Earth. Problem is that we don't know which Nyarlathotep is doing this. If it's the full Nyarlathotep, it's no surprise he could do this. But if this was done by his avatar, then the question is, does the avatar have this much power from the moment he is summoned, or is this the amount of power the avatar can gain over time? Number 3, in universe, the Egyptians believed that Nyarlathotep would arise on Earth during what they call the Year of the Black Goat. But to summon Nyarlathotep's avatar, all you need to do is look at the trapezohedron, so the Egyptians were wrong. However, these two facts can easily be reconciled by assuming that every time Nyarlathotep was summoned, he was being summoned during the Year of the Black Goat. Number 4, Lovecraft once implied that the King in Yellow and Nyarlathotep are the same being. This does not make sense, but Lovecraft once implied it. And finally, number 5, Nyarlathotep is said to be the father of the million favorite ones. In my opinion, these favorite ones would be the Migo, but Lovecraft never elaborates on this. He just mentions it one time and then never again. Technically though, based on this, Nyarlathotep has children. Alright, now I'm done. For real this time. Join me next time when I finally get to the big one, Azathoth. Unless you are watching this video in the future, in which case there's a link to that video in the description already. But for now, I bid you adieu. So, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you in the next one.
Next video.
Adidas wasn't named after All Day I Dream About Sports. It actually comes from the founder's name, Adolf Addy Dassler, back in 1949. Those other meanings were just jokes that came out in 1978.
I see.
Searing does not seal moisture in meat. In fact, it causes it to lose some moisture. Meat is seared to brown it, to affect its color, flavor, and texture.
Gotcha.
Twinkies, an American snack cake generally considered to be junk food, have a shelf life of around 45 days, despite the common claim that they remain edible for decades. Except for some perishables, properly stored foods can safely be eaten past their expiration dates. The vast majority of expiration dates in the United States are regulated by state governments and refer to food quality, not safety. Microwave ovens do not cause cancer, as microwave radiation is non-ionizing and therefore does not have the cancer risks associated with ionizing radiation, such as X-rays. Walt Disney Studios' Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs was not the first animated film to be feature-length. El Apostol, a lost 1917 Argentine silent film that used cutout animation,
pulling that out
is
the
considered
rabbit
first.
hole.
Sign languages are not the same worldwide. Aside from the Pidgin International Sign, each country generally has its own native sign language, and some have more than one.
Wow.
The United States does not require police officers to identify themselves as police in the case of a sting or other undercover work, and police officers may lie when engaged in such work. Chewing gum is not punishable by caning in Singapore. Although chewing gum-related offenses have always been only subject to fines, possession or consumption of chewing gum itself is not illegal. Chalk outlines in crime scenes are rare in modern investigations, despite being a popular trope in fiction. Mozart did not die from poisoning and was not poisoned by his colleague Antonio Salieri or anyone else. The false rumor originated after Salieri's death and was dramatized in movies and plays. Listening to Mozart or classical music does not enhance a person's intelligence. A study from 1993 reported a short-term improvement in spatial reasoning. The historical Buddha is not known to have been fat. The chubby monk known as the Fat Buddha, or Laughing Buddha in the West, is a 10th century Chinese Buddhist folk hero by the name of Budai. Jesus was most likely not born on December 25th, when his birth is traditionally celebrated as Christmas. It is more likely that his birth was in either the season of spring or perhaps summer. The black belt in martial arts does not necessarily indicate expert level or mastery. It was introduced for judo in the 1880s to indicate competency in all of the basic techniques of the sport. There is no definitive proof that violent video games cause people to become violent. Some studies have found no link between aggression and violent video games. The pyramids of Egypt were not constructed with slave labor. Archaeological evidence shows that the laborers were a combination of skilled workers and poor farmers working in the off-season, with the participants paid high-quality food and tax exemptions.
Don't tell that to a certain place.
Tutankhamun's tomb is not inscribed with a curse on those who disturb it. This was a media invention of 20th century tabloid journalists. Vikings did not drink out of the skulls of defeated enemies. This was based on a mistranslation of the skaldic poetic use of Or Bugvidum Hausa to refer to drinking horns. Vikings did not name Iceland, Iceland, as a ploy to discourage others from settling it. Nadad and Hrafnafloki Vilgerdarson Both saw snow and ice on the island when they traveled there, giving the island its name.
Okay.
Shah Jahan, the Indian Mughal emperor who commissioned the Taj Mahal, did not cut off the hands of the rumored 40,000 workers or lead designers so as to not allow the construction of another monument more beautiful than the Taj Mahal. The familiar story that Isaac Newton was inspired to research the nature of gravity when an apple fell on his head is almost certainly fake. All Newton himself ever said was that the idea came to him as he sat in a contemplative mood and was occasioned by the fall of an apple.
No.
Marie Antoinette didn't say, "Let them eat cake,"
No.
when she learned about the starving French peasantry. This famous phrase actually appeared in Rousseau's Confessions, written when she was just 9 years old. George Washington's dentures weren't made of wood. They actually consisted of a mix of materials, including lead, gold, hippopotamus ivory, and teeth from various animals like horses, donkeys, and even humans, which might have been obtained from slaves. The nose of the Great Sphinx of Giza was not shot off by Napoleon's troops during the French campaign in Egypt. It has been missing since at least the 10th century. Victorian-era doctors did not invent the vibrator to cure female hysteria by triggering orgasm. The Nazis did not use the term Nazi to refer to themselves. The full name of the Nazi party was National Sozialistische Deutsche Arbeiterpartei, and
That
members
rolls
referred
right
to
off the
themselves
tongue.
as National Socialists or Party Comrades. There's no scientific evidence supporting the idea that the movements of stars, planets, and other celestial bodies impact human destinies. Astrology, which relies on these movements, has consistently failed to predict future events or provide meaningful explanations. The sun is not yellow. Rather, it emits white light. Earth's atmosphere scatters shorter wavelengths of light more than longer
and
wavelengths,
it makes it
and
yellow.
this scattering is why the sun appears yellow during the day, or orange or red during
Stop
sunrise and
blinding my
sunset.
eyeballs.
Bulls aren't provoked by the red color used in capes by bullfighters. Red doesn't stand out as a bright color to them. Instead, it's the perceived threat by the bullfighter that triggers the bull to charge, not the color of the cape. The phases of the moon do not affect the vocalizations of wolves, and wolves do not howl at the moon. Wolves howl to assemble the pack, usually before and after hunts, and to
sounds like
communicate across great distances. There is no such thing as an alpha in a wolf pack. In the wild, wolf packs operate like families. Parents are in
Oh, it's all
charge
about
until
families.
the young
Vin
grow up
Diesel
and
life.
start their own families. And younger wolves do not overthrow an alpha to become the new leader. Contrary to the metaphorical story about the boiling frog, frogs die immediately when cast into boiling water, rather than leaping out. Furthermore, frogs will attempt to escape cold water that is slowly heated. Porcupines do not shoot their quills. They can detach, and porcupines will deliberately back into attackers to impale them, but their
Boom.
quills do not project. Mice do not have a special appetite for cheese,
No, they actually
and will
don't
eat
eat
it only for lack of better options.
Yeah,
They
like peanut butter.
actually favor sweet, sugary foods.
Yep, like peanut butter.
Ostriches do not stick their heads in the sand to hide from enemies or to sleep. This misconception's origins are uncertain, but it was probably popularized by Pliny the Elder.
Of
People
course,
do not
Pliny,
swallow
you
large
fool.
numbers of spiders during sleep.
Nope.
A sleeping person makes noises that warn spiders of
Oh,
danger.
shit.
Most people also wake up from sleep when they have a spider on their face. Rubbing urine on jellyfish stings isn't an effective way to relieve pain. This notion might have gained attention through a portrayal in an episode of Friends. Fossil fuels do not originate from dinosaur
that's
fossils.
correct.
Only a tiny amount of the world's deposits of coal contain dinosaur fossils. The vast majority of coal is fossilized plant matter. While diamonds are incredibly
Carnivorous for
hard
a
and rank
reason.
as the hardest material, they're not invincible.
No.
They can be scratched by other diamonds and worn
they
down
can.
by softer materials like vinyl records. So, while durable, they're not impervious to damage. Private browsing, such as Chrome's incognito mode, does not protect users from being tracked by websites, employers, governments, or one's internet service provider. Lightning can, and often does, strike the same
Yes, it
place
does.
twice. Lightning in a thunderstorm is more likely to strike objects and spots that are more prominent or conductive.
Oh,
Waking up a
Jesus.
sleepwalker does not harm them. Sleepwalkers may be confused or disoriented for a short time after
Son of a
awakening, but the
bitch.
health risks associated with sleepwalking are from injury or insomnia, not from being awakened. Seizures cannot cause a person to swallow their own tongue, and it is dangerous to attempt to place a foreign object into a shuddering person's mouth. Human blood in veins is not actually blue. Blood is red due to the presence of hemoglobin.
Oh, yeah.
Deoxygenated blood in veins has a deep red color, and oxygenated blood in arteries has a light cherry red color.
Oh,
Men
it's
and
all
women
red.
have the same number of ribs,
Yes, that's correct.
24 or 12 pairs. The erroneous idea that women have one more rib than men came from the biblical
The Bibble.
creation story of Adam and Eve. Swallowed chewing gum does not take 7 years to
No.
digest. Chewing gum is mostly indigestible and passes through the digestive system at the same rate as other matter. People do not use only 10% of their brains.
We use
A
all of
healthy
it.
human will normally use most of their brain over the course of a day. The idea that activating 100% of the brain would allow someone to achieve their maximum potential or gain various psychic abilities is common in folklore and fiction. Ancient Greek and Roman statues have not always been colorless. They were once painted with bright colors, adorned with gemstones, and featured intricate details. Christopher Columbus wasn't the first person to discover the Americas. Leif Erikson, a Norse missionary, is thought to have reached Canadian shores around 500 years before Columbus. Henry Ford didn't invent the first automobile. That credit goes to Carl Benz, the co-founder of Mercedes-Benz, who created the first modern gasoline-powered car. Memories lost during drunken blackouts can't be recovered. When someone drinks excessively, the part of the brain responsible for encoding short-term memories shuts down, making it impossible to recall events during that time. Contrary to popular belief, an espresso shot doesn't necessarily contain more caffeine than a simple cup of coffee. Leaving your phone plugged in after it reaches 100% charge doesn't harm the battery. Modern lithium-ion batteries are designed to stop charging once they're fully topped up, preventing any potential damage. It is not illegal to turn on the interior light while driving, but it does make it harder to see the road and can cause distracted driving. Peanuts aren't actually nuts. They belong to the legume family, which also includes beans and peas. Bears don't hibernate throughout the entire winter. Instead, they enter a deep sleep state that isn't true hibernation. They can still respond to disturbances and wake up relatively easily. Cats and dogs aren't completely colorblind. They can see shades of blue, gray, and yellow, similar to a human with red-green color blindness. Dairy milk isn't always suitable for cats. Most adult cats are lactose intolerant, meaning they can experience gastrointestinal discomfort if they drink it. Ted Bundy didn't always lure women with his good looks and charm. It was a numbers game for him. He asked many women for help, but most refused and claimed he gave off creepy vibes.
Bro, you're
Humans did not exist alongside dinosaurs. Over 41% of US adults think they coexisted. In reality, we missed each other by 63 million years. Tomatoes are not vegetables. They're actually a type of fruit. Men do not think about sex every 7 seconds. While some men might think about sex this often, there is no real evidence to support this statement. Before you click on the next video, be sure to smash the subscribe button and hit us a like.
But yeah, that channel would be the Cosmic Explainer. Thank you for that, Tetsuya. Moving on. Time for a tragic fate, chat. Here we go. Anomaly.
In the world, there are a variety of places we may never hear about, let alone have the chance to visit. However, thanks to the rapid process of globalization, we can even learn about events that occurred many years before the birth of everyone currently alive.
Fred Flintstone.
Photographs hidden in boxes, lost in the attic, memories of our grandparents in photo albums, or even audiovisual material from times like the early 2000s,
cigarettes,
where it was nearly impossible for them to gain some notoriety on the nascent internet. This is precisely the case with the following 4 stories, whose evidence was captured long before the era of digital globalization, where every event or phenomenon could still be occurring at this very moment.
Soviet apartments.
In 2006, a series of photographs were uploaded to the nascent VKontakte network, where 3 young Russians shared their discoveries in the then relatively unknown practice of urban exploration. Among their extensive documentation of tunnels, abandoned cabins in the forest, sewers, and power plants, they wrote extensively about a place they found in the suburbs of Kazan. There once existed a project of enormous importance to the Soviet regime in the 1980s, involving the construction of a vast villa with large buildings and good road connections.
Easier to fucking
However,
gulag people
the
that
project was abruptly canceled after a major scandal revealed that one of the ministers had made illegal transactions with Polish companies.
Wow.
Coupled with the imminent crisis of the socialist bloc at that time, the constructions were completely abandoned and remain so to this day. There, Pavel, Nikolai, and Ekaterina discovered that the villa had been used by some vagabonds, but most of it was completely uninhabited. There were also traces of garbage leading to an area that had been used as an illegal dump. Curiously and most strikingly, there were buildings that were not part of the original 1980s plan. These even seem slightly decorated inside with panels and some doors. Additionally, unlike the
I don't
others,
like it.
these buildings had trash on every floor and what appeared to be advanced constructions of underground parking lots and storage rooms.
Parking lots.
It was there that the youths photographed the relatively fresh remains of what seemed to be a reindeer, hunted only a few days earlier.
It doesn't look like a reindeer
They
to
also
me,
found
dog.
a huge
It looks
fungus
like
clinging to one of the walls, which none of the youngsters dared
don't
to touch.
that thing, yeah.
In his original post
like it has
on
teeth,
Vkontakte, Pavel referred to the encounter with the reindeer bones as something they had never seen in their previous explorations. In fact, it reminded them of an old story about cannibalism practices their parents had told during the Soviet era.
Oh boy.
Pavel commented that it wouldn't be surprising if there were still people who ate raw meat, as everything indicated that the reindeer had been taken to the underground by a group of people. Most terrifyingly, some pieces of meat had human bite marks.
Okay, great. Carnival in Pupia? Papu? Wait, you mean Papua New Guinea?
In the archipelago of Papua New Guinea, where nature blends with the folkloric traditions of the oceanic country's inhabitants, there lies the autonomous region of Bougainville. In the city of Arawa, a carnival dedicated to demonic spirits has been celebrated since time immemorial as an offering to keep them away from newborns. The few people who have had the opportunity to visit this street carnival have witnessed incredible dances accompanied by colorful costumes and, primarily, enormous masks and disguises that seem to completely alter the human appearance.
Oh boy.
The photographs were taken by a French tourist in 23, about whom little information is available, except for the description of one of the costumes that he commented on his Facebook account years after taking the photo. This is the closest thing I've ever seen to a Zen ghetto. The women brought out a life-size doll made mainly of straw from a house.
Are you sure
They
it's a
tried
doll?
to prop it up with wires until the figure started moving on its own and dancing, just like a Zen ghetto.
You made a fucking demon.
But the most impressive part came afterward, when the figure took off its mask and turned out to be a person.
Wait, what?
It's incredible how a man, possibly a contortionist, could fit into such a costume.
What?
Anyone who had seen it before standing up would have thought it was a lifeless doll.
Wow. Terrifying. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. I know where it is on the map, kind of, but I
In the
don't know
vast
it.
and arid plains of Kyrgyzstan, herders and ranchers raise animals under the challenging conditions of the territory. Located in Central Asia, Kyrgyzstan was a Soviet republic for many years. Characterized by its steppes and rugged terrains, animal husbandry has been a well-known activity in the area. However, this activity has not always been the same, nor has it developed under the same conditions. In the Kradovic Museum in Latvia, there is a collection of photographs donated by Alexander Tsiklauri, a Georgian mountaineer who traveled to the most remote parts of the Soviet Union in the 1930s. At that time, Kyrgyzstan's economic development was little known in the West, and there was scant information about the Great Drought and livestock disease of 1933. Strangely enough, during that period, a very peculiar breed of elephants was raised in the steppe. Unique in their kind, they were capable of withstanding the icy winter blasts as well as the extreme temperatures throughout the year. It is said that these elephants were introduced more than 600 years ago in Central Asia, and thanks to the expertise of the local inhabitants, they managed to adapt. Unfortunately, due to the climatic conditions that were strangely exacerbated in the 1930s, and the emergence of a peculiar fungal disease caused by the proliferation of pathogens in the underground aquifers, these elephants were the first and nearly only ones affected significantly. It is understood that naturally, due to their status as an introduced species, they suffered this fate. The documentation provided by Alexander Tsiklauri reveals that the version of events stating the elephants went extinct due to a fungal disease may not be accurate. The photographs clearly show how the bodies of these animals began to be consumed by an abnormally large biological formation.
Oh my God.
In testimonies recorded during his exploration, the Georgian mountaineer wrote the following. The inhabitants of the area have acted as true acrobats, artists in the raising of livestock and elephants. Unfortunately, as my dear friend Samat told me, they have done everything possible to exterminate the creatures that began to emerge from the ground. The local authorities defined this phenomenon as an infection that was expected to afflict the elephants at some point in history. However, both Samat and the others, and I myself, have witnessed black tendrils unexpectedly rising from the earth and seizing the elephants. The scenes have been horrendous, and we had to accompany these creatures in their suffering. When they could no longer endure, we had to let them succumb freely in the various forms they took. Some transformed into long vesicular appendages, while others were engulfed by bulbous shells. Those who suffered the most were the ones that lost parts of their limbs, which were replaced by giant claws of completely unknown species.
Terrifying.
If you'd like early access to my YouTube videos, you can support me with just...
Go. It's like a screen. So maybe it's still needed for this. Where's Waldo in part 8? There's a clown somewhere on the screen too. I know it's harder for you to see, but it's there. Also, I think Luigi's there in the corner. Here we go. Where's Waldo? He's waiting for us to have dinner. Well done. Here we go. Hungry detective. I ordered you the soup. Only a spoon for you. Sorry. I've enjoyed our little games, detective. Shame you can't arrest me. It must drive you crazy. In 15 minutes, I'll pay for the bill. I will give a big tip. And I will simply leave. This outcome is certainty. It's kind of unfair, isn't it? Let's make it interesting. Ask me any 3 questions. Go. There we go. Oh. A part 4 reimagined. Sorry, True Master Bob, that one does not want to play. Gonna have to move on. Here we go. Ramen sent this in. Bill and Theo lost their jobs. Here we go. Eh. Nope. Oh shit. Damn.
Oh, Billy, are you okay? Yeah. Oh, thank God you asked. I'm just about okay.
I'm just about okay.
You know. Well, that's good.
Well, that's good. It's growing fungus in a jar. Ew. What? Putting sugar, making tea. Oh, dude.
Where's
Combs house, yeah.
Like in your head? No. Where's the milk? No, where's the milk? Where's the milk? The fresh milk.
Ew.
Fine. Jeez. It's in the cupboard.
It's in the why is it in the cupboard?
I'm doing it.
Wow.
Oh, there we go.
Mm.
Oh, you kidding me? Every fucking day without fail, sits in the car for like 5 to 10 minutes, listens to that shit. When she can live, she lives right there.
Wow.
Would you turn that fucking shit off? You're 5 feet from your house. The whole street doesn't want to hear this shit. Can you hear me?
Nope.
No, you can't, because you're a fucking villain!
Wow. DVD. Coming soon. Movie.
You got any credit? Ugh.
Your remaining balance is 15 pence.
Wow.
Billy, you're 45 minutes late. Where have you been?
I'm ill.
Well, what about your friend Theodore? What's wrong with him?
Well, he's alright. He's next to me right now. He's... I mean, he's not alright. We're both very ill.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Sorry.
Alright, that's it. You're both fired.
You're both fired.
You're not gonna get anywhere in life by giving up on jobs. You're just gonna be a useless cunt. You are out of credit. Top up, you cheap bastard.
Job center?
Yep.
Job set.
I'm gonna go get ready. I'll see you in a bit.
Bring beer.
Bring beer. Oh, God. Ew. He's fucking taping his shoes. Gross. Nope.
Meh. Wait. I forgot my other beer.
Okay.
No, he fell down too.
There's two.
Two?
I don't know.
Got a can for me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Weep, 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 weep. There they go. Yeah, their breath. Gross. Alright then. Thank you for that, Ramen. It was entertaining, it was funny. There we go. Moving on to drugs and listen. There we go. Time lapse of Celestial Garfield, Tartarus. Are you terrified yet? I am. Look at it. Look at it. It waits. Case of the Doomsday, yeah. Not kidding. All Mondays lead to the oblivion. Wom, wom, wom. Oh, by the way, this is from the channel Jard's Drawings. He's the guy who actually drew the picture, which we've used as one of the things for Case of the Mondays before. I've used this picture, the finished one. I've done that, chat. Woo! Oh my god. All that shading in detail. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Damn. Just all the detail he's doing, regardless. I mean, it looks good now, but he's still not done. It'll be so much. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. The vastness. Oh, there's John. There he is, John, Mr. Arbuckle himself. There he is in the cosmic scheme. Nope. Never mind, I thought I did something else stupid. I thought I did something stupid and I didn't. I'm so proud of myself for not doing something stupid. Do you seek the truth, John? Do you seek truth? Excuse me. I said the truth. Do you seek truth? There he is. Zoom in. Zoom in on the fucking face. The bull ring and everything because he's Taurus. It's funny. Alright, thank you for that, Strog. Moving on. Ramen, you sent this in. Hold It, from 1938. Here we go. Mm-hmm. It's a historic cartoon. Get ready. It's coming. Polygen Vantage Sasha starts heading to right. She's not near me right now, so we're good. Max Fleischer cartoon. Nice. Hold It. From Paramount Pictures. Russian Electric noiseless recording. Here we go. UCLA right there at the bottom. It's part of their film archive. I'm pretty sure this would be in the public domain by now. I mean, probably is still. That's cool. It's like claymation. It looks like it's made of clay. Now there's some drawings. Also, I know it was a lot for the longest time. It was a common thing to let cats outside. You really shouldn't do that to your cats. You need to keep your cats inside. Again, but it was common for a long time that people let their cats out. That is not good as much to do at all for cats. The only reason we ever did it, well, I could say that, you know, was because the cats we kept used to be outdoor cats, so it was normal for them to be outside, but to shorten cats' life, we expect to see a good deal, especially when they never come back. Coyotes and stuff, and all that kind of stuff. When I lived in the more country areas where I lived, that's probably what got all the cats I used to take care of. Then we moved to the village, I obviously don't want to let your cats out now. More cars, more everything else too. You really shouldn't. Anyway, fun cartoon. I'm sorry. just thinking out loud. They do have some cool shit. They do. Whee! Look, that's what look at. Get the arrows.
Come on and let me hear you sing. All you cats meow. But when I say hold it, everybody hold.
Oh.
Come on and let me see you swing. Truck on down and howl. But when I say hold it, everybody hold.
Hold.
All you Toms and Tabbies, don't you get it wrong. Just pussyfoot, pussyfoot, pussyfoot. When danger comes along, come on and let's strike up the band. Start root tootin' now. But when I say hold it, everybody hold. Slap the old bass fiddle with the high diddle diddle go. Stop.
Nope.
Go. Everybody hold.
Just trying it.
With the hay knocking doors, sing a loud kitten chorus.
It's like the humanoid horror, yeah, that's for sure.
Stop.
Yep, hold.
Go.
No. Oh god. Up the dog. Starts to hear all the cats singing. Don't wake up. Bloodhound there.
We're gonna laugh and shout and sing. We're the cats meow. But when I say hold it, everybody hold. We're gonna shuffle, shake and swing. Knock on down and howl. But when I say hold it, everybody hold. Though we're full of catnip, we won't get it wrong. We'll pussyfoot, pussyfoot, pussyfoot. When danger comes along, come on and let's strike up the band. Start to toot now. But when I say hold it,
Everybody hold.
Stand me at the stand me at the stand me
All in stockings. It's funny. Oh shit. All those apples gonna come down. Now you woke the dog up. Go. Oh, the dog's holding too. Got him. Hey, Sash, now you're here. Hi. Hi. I'm gonna feel like you stabbed me on the stair. What's going on? Everybody hold. Hold. No. You can't say you stop. You're just doing that for attention. Cats. What? No, stop. No, don't knock that shit over. Hey. Jump up. Jump up and come see me.
Look who called us Freddy Cats. La 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 la. But when I say hold it, everybody hold. Everybody hold. Everybody hold. Everybody hold.
Where are you looking? What are you doing?
Starting a conversation with a real live female can seem intimidating.
Sash, what are you doing?
When you put yourself out there, the worst she can say is no.
Is it though? Stop. Stop. I see you're trying to lean up to get that. Stop. Stop it.
You can start by breaking the ice.
Come on.
Try opening with something like this.
How's your book? Is it good?
It sure is.
Or this.
Plenty of cute dogs out. Do you like dogs?
I sure do.
Or this.
Say, did you hear about the genocide on the news?
I sure did.
Once you've broken the ice, introduce yourself and start chatting.
I'm Melvin.
Polly.
Do you like coming to this park?
I sure do.
Me too.
Cool.
If the conversation feels stiff, ditch the small talk and bring in some playful humor.
To Kill a Mockingbird, huh? Is that book about dinosaurs?
It's actually a book about creepy guys on park benches. Relax, I'm just messing with you.
Oh.
Teasing is a good sign.
Wow, you're funny.
I guess I'm the funniest one on this bench.
But just don't go too far with it, like this.
More like the dumbest bitch on this bench.
Or like this.
I guess I'm the funniest one on this bench.
Guess I'm the creepiest.
Wow. Wow.
Yikes.
Yikes.
Just play it cool.
Yikes.
And don't come on too strong.
I don't know. My dinosaur joke was pretty good.
Was it?
I guess it could use a couple more dinosaurs in here.
But if you really want to win her over, try showing off your soft side.
Hey, do you want to see what I got my mom for Mother's Day?
Oh,
sure.
Which should be easy, thanks to today's sponsor, Holzkern.
Oh my God, there's a
Quality
sponsorship.
accessories for both women and men.
There's a sponsorship in this
so
video.
pretty.
I know. And check out the watch I got my dad for Father's Day.
What the fuck?
Whoa.
Strong.
That's so thoughtful.
Why is there
My
an
dad
ad?
would dig something like that too.
You should get one for him.
He left when I was
What the
6,
fuck?
but maybe if I did, he'd realize it's time to come back home.
Sup?
So
Brand new mystery man with these hip shades and a dope.
Now this would be off-putting
The
if someone
real mystery
breaks
is
into
how
a
the
fucking
heck you're so
ad.
single.
Stop. You're gonna make me give up my exclusive promo code.
Exclusive
Oh, no.
promo code?
Oh God, here we go.
My promo code SkyCorp, so you can get a discount on all Holzkern products.
Oh my
Or
God.
click the link in my description. Oops.
Oops.
Let it slip.
Oops.
Well, I don't understand what any of that means, but that sounds
No, I don't
very
understand
nice.
what any of that means either.
Man, you're not so bad after all.
If the conversation is flowing
Did-
and it
did
feels
your
like
ad
she
go
likes
over
you,
flawlessly?
try asking for her phone
Use the
number.
promo code, Gene.
You know,
For what, the
maybe
sunglasses?
I could,
Remember, the worst she can say is no.
get your number get your phone, get the number to your phone.
Get the number to your house.
Oh, I have
Oh.
the number already written down in my pocket.
What? What?
Here you go.
What? He thought she was gonna say I have a boyfriend.
I'd like that.
Wow, the way he got up was really awkward.
Make sure you wait until the evening to call her and come up with some date options before you
Fight?
ask her out.
Police are still actively searching for a man involved in a disturbing incident at Buena Vista Park
Uh-oh.
earlier today, frightening one young woman in particular.
I had to give him my number. He was gonna probably start masturbating. Or murder. I just hope the police catch him so that he never.
No, it's not that. He looked like a serial
Sketch artists
masturbator.
were able to create this drawing of the offender. The victim was also able to provide this audio recording.
Oh.
Maybe I could get your number get the number to your phone. Get your phone number.
Absolutely terrifying. If anyone has any information on this
The
alleged
phone
rapist,
park-
please contact
the
the
phone
LAPD
number
crime
Parker
service hotline
rapist.
below.
Rapist?
No, he's gonna call.
Hello?
Polly, it's me, Melvin.
Oh, Melvin.
Yeah, why you're on the news saying a bunch of terrible, awful things about me? Why is this? How is this? No, this isn't funny. Why are you laughing?
Because, silly. You thought a girl like me would go out with a creep like you?
I was only trying to talk to you.
Trace complete.
Tracer complete.
We got you and your confession, you sick fuck.
Who is
You
that?
sick fuck.
Police,
We have you surrounded. Oh.
Now! I was just trying to ask her out. I swear.
You know, I got the perfect first date spot. Guantanamo Bay.
Guantanamo Bay?
You heard her. On the ground. No! I can't go to jail. He's making a run for it. Stop!
Oh, God.
The worst sort of play. No.
The worst she could say isn't no. Don't approach women. The worst she could say is no. Oh my God. That turns so fucking dark. Alright. Turns a little more lighthearted.
It's gonna sound like
Woody?
oh my God.
Chris? Oh God. What the fuck? Jesse Pinkman?
Maybe if I got fucking heels, we would have won that.
You know what? I did hear you.
Motherfucker, no, you didn't.
Oh God.
Yes, I did.
Yes, I did.
I was healing you.
Yes, I was.
You moved against me.
Cartman?
You're disqualified.
Throw some on to Eric. It is. Wow. Daffy?
I don't know why I hired you. I can play this game however I want.
I don't care. I'm the coach, and the coach knows best. Now, box up. You're exposed. The enemies will touch you.
What the Hi, Daffy.
Southwest.
That enemy down there, you will miss.
Yes, sir.
Good luck. But next time, listen to the coach. You will miss. Do not do it. What did I tell you? The coach knows best.
Shut up.
It's literally Daffy.
Hey, you were getting a 1-star review, and I'm never hiring you.
Do hang this call.
What the heck?
Coming with direction and magnitude. Oh yeah!
I'm gonna get your fucking nuts off!
Boom! Goodbye! You're not drawing a line. Out!
Peter?
Out!
Hey, Meg.
Sonic versus Sonic?
Wait, Corey, Dr. Eggman's
Which one?
erect 5.3-inch penis versus Sonic's penny-sized asshole. Who wins?
Can I get a 10-piece nugget?
A 10-piece?
Yeah.
Okay, myself for the sauce. Myself for the meal.
It's gonna be a
It's
meal.
Porky Pig.
Okay, with the meal.
Not our Porky, but just
It's gonna
Porky
be a
in
medium.
general.
Medium.
No, what drink, sir?
Drink, sir.
Just Sprite.
Sir, drink.
Okay, so number 15 was like, and what sauce?
God.
It's gonna be that barbecue.
And what else?
Just a barbecue.
Just barbecue.
That's it.
Alright, got a plus one, please.
Stern.
Zim versus Horvitz.
No! Guys, I'm losing my voice right now. I've been doing this for like 10 fucking minutes. Crosswalks. Every fucking where there's a damn crosswalk.
Wow,
Wait 5
and he
minutes
loses
to
his
load
voice?
some more fucking pictures. Oh great, now it's fucking broke. Now it won't give me any more pictures. Is that a crosswalk? Is that a crosswalk? I don't think so. They're all gone. There's none left. Verify. Here we go again. Traffic lights. Boom, boom, boom.
Captures are
You
awful.
count that as a traffic light? I fucking would. Let's do it. No, more traffic lights. This one, this one, this one, and that little fucker hiding back there in the distance.
Little
God,
fucker
you're
hiding
fucking
back there in the
ass. Tell me I'm wrong. Motherfucker! Bike! Next!
Fucking
Oh my
music.
god! Fucking
Oh
traffic
my
lights!
sides.
Next! Traffic lights!
Oh my
Oh,
God.
it's a crosswalk actually. It's a crosswalk.
It's the crosswalk. Eddie the crosswalk.
Motherfucker!
Wow, you didn't even hit me once.
It is.
You suck.
You suck. I'm gonna get Satan. It's Satan from South Park. Captain Price. Sasha, you're right outside the door. You can open it some more if you need to come in. I don't need to open it more for you. It's not that close. You got in here earlier. What the fuck?
First, grab a plate. I'm using a paper plate. I know they're bad for the environment, but I'd rather put a gun in my mouth than do another dish. Next up, the bread. I run out of the good pieces of bread, so I have to use those weird end pieces. Not ideal, but we'll make it work. Next up, grab your peanut butter. I don't currently have the top to my peanut butter, because I'm using it as an ashtray. Now that you have your peanut butter, grab a utensil and start spreading. I'm using a plastic fork because, like I said, I refuse to do dishes ever again in my fucking life, and I ran out of plastic knives. I know some of you in the comments section would complain about me using plastic, but I bet you wouldn't say that shit to my face in real life. If this shit ever ends and we go outside again, I dare you to step up to me in the street. Try me! Try me! Step up!
Try me.
Fucking pussies! You think I'm fucking right? There you have it. The perfect peanut butter sandwich.
Alright, can I get a Gaddy Patty?
Okay, and your drink?
Okay.
Rizzy Sprite.
Anything else?
Do you also have Skibbity Slicers?
Skibbity Slicers.
You woke me up at 6 a.m. to take you to Dunkin' Donuts.
And you still went and got donut fries.
Fries,
You
fudge
got
fries.
donut fries, you fucking liar! I don't even know what a donut fry is. I walked in and got a bagel.
A bagel.
You said they, and I quote, smack.
Sasha, I just fed you. Stop. Stop it. No, stop.
You said they.
You're doing that for attention. What do you want?
Fat, you
I just
ugly,
fed you.
and you broke.
Cyborg?
We all rich over here. Ain't I just
You
fucked
gonna
a
say
white
booyah?
bitch with friends last night? I don't give a fuck. So what? You fat, you ugly,
You
and you
fat?
stink. Monkey, shut up with your ugly ass. What you think you
Monkey.
doing in my country? Yo, ugly, fat, stinking, ugly, and you need to kill yourself.
Oh shit. That's why I didn't want you to do that. She's okay. Stuff just fell on the floor and it scared her because she was poking at stuff on the. Yeah, move, please. I gotta clean this up now. You knocked it over. She's okay. She's just right outside the hallway looking at me. Yes, this is why you don't do that, Sash.
Hey, Frank. Did you paint the inside of the microwave?
Oh boy.
Yeah. It was dirty.
Who's your friend?
Oh, so you know how people like they're always like, what would the founding fathers say if like they were alive today?
Oh god,
Think
here we
about
go.
America.
Yeah, I
George
guess.
Bobson, by the way.
Well, that's Thomas Jefferson.
It's Thomas
What?
Jefferson. This is
I
Wizard
brought
of
him
Guns,
back.
by the
I
way.
brought him now.
We have seen play stuff from their channel.
Why did you do
Good
that?
shit.
Well, I just used a time machine. I got it from the future.
No, I said why did
Why?
you bring him here? Isn't he like a racist? Didn't he own
Is he a racist?
Oh, shit. Should we ask him if he's
Yeah.
racist?
If he's a racist?
Because that could be pretty problematic for my YouTube channel.
Yeah. Hey.
Mr.
Tom?
Jefferson? You can't hear
Thomas? Hey, Thomas Jefferson.
What do you think about America today? And maybe how black people...
I can't stop watching porn.
I can't stop watching
What?
porn.
You guys have so much porn here. It's everywhere. It's insane. There's
Oh,
so
God.
much.
Oh, you found porn?
Yeah, basically right away. It was so
Right
easy.
away.
I wasn't even trying. Do you guys do this every day?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like
Yeah.
to think I was a pretty well-traveled, cultured guy. I saw maybe 3 naked women in my time, but honestly, by your standards, they were pretty much fully clothed. This is insane. Look at this.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, wow.
He's Coomer.
I'm just wondering where their parents are. Okay. Wow, yeah, they're part of it.
What the fuck?
Their parents are part of it. I'm sorry, did you guys ask me something about black people?
We just want to know if you're like cool with equality now that you're in like modern times.
I mean, I've watched every race do just about everything. It's all equal now.
It's
I
all
truly
equal
believe
now.
We are all the same on the inside. We are
Wow, he's not
all
dealing with it well.
so wet on the inside.
Okay, I mean, did you see gay people can get married now? What do you I mean, that's pretty good.
Oh, I've seen gay people.
I've seen gay people.
I've seen people I don't even know what. Can I have this? What
Can
is
I have
this?
this?
I don't have this in my time.
Oh,
I think that might be a bad idea.
No,
just
you don't
like
want that.
the butterfly effect.
What's a butterfly?
What's a butterfly?
Is this the butterfly?
Oh!
Wow.
Oh my god.
I mean, this is tame to me now.
This is tame
I
to me
basically started with this. You should have seen the one
started with
about
this.
me. There was one where I was in it, and
What?
it was not accurate.
It's this yeah.
I mean, this like, what if a child saw this?
Oh God.
Kids can't watch this, right?
No, no, oh
yeah,
no.
no,
God,
that's not allowed.
Like, they can't have one of these.
Oh, they can't have a phone though.
Basically, every kid has one of those.
What?
Wow.
Sometimes
no.
babies have really big ones.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, I don't know if you're ready for that.
Holy shit.
VR.
If this is the one problem this country has, we're fucked.
I mean,
oh boy.
I have a problem.
I have a problem.
What's that?
I'm
God.
not getting fucked.
Oh no.
Yeah?
No.
Well, maybe me and my friend
Oh no.
John Hancock
Oh no.
can help you with
No.
that.
Oh,
The
Thomas.
face. It's the.
Oh my God.
It's a boy. He's like, what?
I guess I better
What the?
jack off.
Oh no.
Might be a
Look at him.
father. But I just found a dad.
Google. What's he Googling? Squirting? What? No! What? What? 60 FPS? What?
Oh yeah.
You ruined it.
You ruined it.
Oh, Thomas.
God.
Holy shit.
Holy shit. Alright, moving on from that. Strong sent this in. And this is true, there's a game now. Like launch out of space, baby. You know me, my favorite horror movie. Next to Return of the Living Dead. I heard it's good. I don't know though. Invasion begins. Shit. Fight back.
That's what you get, you bastard!
Escape. Oops. Or die. We're murdered, harvest, or kill. Check your brains up first, still. Whoop. I like it. Oh, the customization. Oh, Shell Puppet. Famous scene in the movie. Yep, there it is. So dead. Yep. Death is not the end. Nope. Oh. Help teammates with mini games? Oh shit. Mini game it up. Fuck the clown. Tarot cards? Oh shit. Oh god, oh no!
Use the resurrection machine to bring back dead friends.
Oh.
You brought everyone
Damn.
back.
I like it. That's my that one's my favorite. Which one made the shit up? Invade or die. Clowns from outer space. Oh, that's terrifying. Anyway, thank you for that, Strog. Now it's time for Booba. And Booty. This is Bella Inc. versus Jenny Valentine. Here we go. From Lingerie Wrestling. It's the whole fight. It's about 8 minutes.
Introducing first in the black corner, she's a former LFC booty camp champion with a record of 7 wins, 6 losses, and 1 draw. She's a wrestler standing 5'1" tall and weighing in at 140 pounds. Fighting out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, ladies and gentlemen, Jenny Bloody
Valentine. That's Jenny Valentine.
and her opponent in the red corner with a record of 8 wins and 4 losses. She's a boxer standing 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds.
Take it off. Wow. Up. Up. Wow. Wow. She's wearing pasties. Classy.
All right, one time, guys, before we get our first we'll take the ref Chelsea for our rules.
Good clean fight. That's the ref talking, by the way. Woo! Round one. Woo! Touch gloves. That one chick being 5'7" does not look 5'7". The other chick's 5 feet. It's going down. No, maybe she's. Did you say 5'1"? I thought I said 5 feet. Maybe I'm wrong. Because Jenny Valentine looks almost like she's the same height as the other girl who's supposed to be a lot taller. Jiggle. And slammed. Wow, she's really hitting her, guys. She's really hitting her. That's right, roll around. Where's the mudder, Cello? Come on. Up, kick. In the face. Get him in the face. Boom, dropped. Just towering over. Ooh. Big strikes, big moves, power plays. No, 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 no. I'm loving it. Up. Boom. 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 It's over. Boom. Boom. Use your legs, damn it, use your legs. No one is safe here. Look at that guy's shirt. Looks like fucking toast with eggs, like egg and toast with bacon. His shirt, like a pattern of that. I'm sure it's not, but that's what it looked like to me when I was looking at it. Booty. Here we are for round two. Woo! Expect more from your lifestyle?
Chelsea Raw trying to gain a little order here as we get ready to walk into round two.
To round two.
Got a little crazy. Got a little crazy, Chelsea, I know. Nice here for the screen. He's here for the screen, not the pasties.
Alright, hold it. You ready? You ready? Booty. Should pull up on her panties a bit there. Keep her under pressure. Whee! Oh shit. The turnbuckle. Booty. Booty. Oh, got her right in the face. Bella Inc. Just kicked Jenny Bloody Valentine in the face. She's gotta also pull up her panties. Beat that hoe. That's right. Oh, did she put her bra back on? 9, 10. Whoop. Oh shit. Flipped her. She's gonna get her? She's gonna get her? She's gonna get her? Loyal fans. Her penny safe fans. The refs, I mean. Bite the hand. Up. Uh-oh. 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 She's using her dwarf strength. Nope. Oh, she's got her though. She's got her. She's gonna pass out. She's tapping. She's tapping. She's got her. Bella Inc. won. We're gonna have to have the judges go and tell us who won. I'm pretty sure Bella Inc. won though. Remember, I thought she took her bra off again. Actually, did she? She did. I think she did. She's got her pasties back on still. I think, anyways. I can't. It's hard to see with the lighting. Yep, Bella Inc. won. Wait, nope. She's got her bra on it still. I thought she was gonna take it off again for the win. Woo! Booty.
That one was crazy, baby. A whole lot of action in the ring, out of the ring. The lady's bringing the thunder.
No.
And that's right, Super Saturday, don't forget. Hey,
Alrighty, there you go, everybody. There was that match. Moving on. Dakota. Oh wait, no.
Right
well, why'd I go all the way down there? Excuse me. Sorry. Not seeing Sky yet. Sorry about that. Got a little preview.
This is a fun drink,
Dakota
okay?
sent this in. Excuse me.
I've come to make an announcement to the person that suggested this, this fucking thing right here. Now I hope this video finds you before I do, because this
We'll
is
get
the
this guy
straw
eventually, don't
that
you worry.
broke the camel's back and fucked its wife. I've alerted the National Guard, the Queen King, that you have committed treason. If you
Treason.
assume that because God has forgiven your prior sins that one more won't hurt, think again, dickhead, because I pray to Super Jesus and he will
Super
drone
Jesus.
strike you. And I've also
Drone
noticed
strike you.
that you buffed every special type
Oh,
except
boy.
special grenade launchers. Because apparently they don't take skill, but going full apeshit with a shotgun does! You buffed the things that were good and nerfed the things that were
Nerf.
shit. It's like banning the kid in the wheelchair from sports day and telling him his leg's not working is a skill issue.
Skill
Whoever
issue.
decided this, 1v1 me right now, dickhead. Code 4, shipment. I'm running on spite, 6 hours of sleep, and back problems. You can't fuck me, I'm already dead. Your life is nothing. You serve zero
Guardian
purpose.
down yourself
You
now.
worthless bitch-ass boo. You are nothing. You are a fool, and you're a waste of time. Good night.
Beautiful. Alright. Get Scared. Strong sent this in. Cabin Fever. By Gibson TV. Intrusion.
That was a long day at work.
I'm scared.
Hello, sir. Well, this is my stop.
I don't think I'd get off the bus here, but okay.
This turned out to be a nice day.
Is it though? Now the grainy noises are getting louder. My guy, oh, there's the doorknob. I was wondering, like, what the fuck? Where's the doorknob? Are we in a Phasmophobia house? Look like we're in a Phasmophobia house.
Shit, I'm so
Shit.
hungry.
Pizza.
I guess it's microwave pizza tonight.
Is there a fucking rat in there? What's that? Special forces. Did you lock your fucking door?
Well, guess no more TV for tonight.
My guy.
Power. Let's see the storm.
It's a bad one. Is your house moving?
Things.
Wait, what?
I'm pretty sure there's an old generator in the basement.
Yeah, that's a
But
great
now
time to go down
where's
there.
that flashlight?
Maybe it's in the fridge. Yeah, great. Let's go down to the basement. There's nothing creepy's down there.
No.
There's no demons. My guy, clean up a little bit in your
There you
fucking
are.
basement.
Come on, please work.
You have a fucking dirt floor?
Yes.
I'm back upstairs so I can get murdered. Great.
Shit.
You didn't lock the door? Come on, my guy.
Hello.
Yeah.
Who's there?
Who do you think? It's a demon. Up. There he is. You can't leave the door now. Now it locks properly. My guy, break through the fucking windows. Or not. Never mind, you're fine. Oh, there he is. Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
To lock your doors at night.
You know, kidding. Keep them locked during the day sometimes, too. You never know what's going to happen. Speaking of, more spookies. Pathogenic rain. In Mexico. No, Jales, Mexico.
Today I will present a
Nihilus.
very strange phenomenon related to mysterious rain that fell in the border city of Heroica Nogales, in the
Heroic?
state of Sonora, Mexico. The phenomenon
Nogales,
appeared
okay.
after an intense storm in the fall of 1991, in which bulbous and reddish-colored pieces fell along with the droplets, and upon touching them, many people suffered from some type of allergic reaction to the point that some had to be urgently admitted. This mystery is much bigger than one might think. It wasn't simply a rain of strange gelatinous-looking pieces,
Don't touch
perhaps
it.
similar to the case of Oakville in Washington.
Oh.
In Nogales, everyone experienced a strange event where on an ordinary
Nogales.
day, a storm
Nogales.
dropped a considerable amount of water. After raining extremely, people noticed that these strange small bulbous forms were scattered everywhere on the
And
streets,
Sonora is
roofs,
the,
and gardens of
state of
houses.
Mexico that's actually
The
right
masses
under
were very
Arizona.
peculiar, with even more peculiar colorations. The event caught the attention of practically the
Share
entire
desert with
city,
them, actually.
leading to a
Sonora
rapid
desert.
collapse of hospitals and health centers. The director of the Nogales Hospital, Claudio Puente, decided to file a lawsuit against the National Meteorological Services for not warning about this beforehand, and thus preventing the system's collapse. However, members of the hospital committee suggested not to insist, as initial examinations of the strange pieces had characteristics that it would be better to keep under control before making it public. Claudio Puente's team examined these pieces, documenting each of their reactions in the laboratory regarding each of the tests they conducted. It couldn't be dissolved with alcohol. It slowly sank in water, and it seemed to be flammable upon contact with human skin for more than 6 consecutive minutes. This made a lot of sense to them, as most of the people who arrived at the hospital's emergency room at that time did so precisely complaining of itching on their arms
that's
and
why it made sense
faces.
to 'em.
Some,
I get it
in
now.
fact, had burns in areas where part of the material from the pieces that had fallen with the rain still remained. Contrary to this, neither the grass in the gardens nor construction materials or plastic were affected by any corrosive reaction. It was only the skin and its hair follicles, with the hair seeming to be exempt. No one could determine at that time what these strange bulbous and reddish masses were. Over the days, everything returned to normal, and people didn't pay much attention to it. The recovery of most seemed to be even faster than expected.
Well, that's good.
However, alarms were raised with the hospitalization, nearly 4 weeks after the incident, of 4 teenagers who presented serious health problems. They were found unconscious on the school floor and were quickly
damn,
taken to the emergency center. They mainly exhibited nausea and symptoms typical of the flu, with muscle fatigue being the main one and taking the longest to heal. The diagnosis was some type of unidentified pathogen. Doctors administered all the medications they deemed useful, but couldn't tell what was happening to these young people.
Okay.
They spent 5 days in the hospital in very poor health conditions. It was determined, based on the clinical and chronological history of events, that these young people had collected some of these bulbous pieces on the day of the storm and stored them in jars in the refrigerator. Out of curiosity, They touched these pieces whenever they could, even taking them to school,
Why?
where fortunately no one else was affected, as only these 4 young people touched the material.
Ah, yes, I'll touch
In
the
studies
corrosive
conducted
material.
at the
Great
hospital
idea.
while treating these boys, the first conclusion was reached that they were composed of human cells,
Oh, no.
specifically those with transport functions in the bloodstream.
Oh, no.
This set off alarms among the doctors, as there could be a risk of a much more serious contamination. Some highly transmissible disease could be incubating in all those who had direct contact with this mass,
Oh, boy.
both in the hospital and under the rain the previous month. In response to the question of how it was possible for it to rain material primarily made up of human cells, there are several theories, which proliferated over the years as more people outside the city of Nogales became aware. One of them suggests that what they actually found were pieces of jellyfish that fell with the rain after the storm forcefully swept them from the sea.
Oh,
The
boy.
investigations conducted by the hospital were likely deficient, and the determination hasty. It is also known that certain types of jellyfish can be poisonous upon contact with the skin,
Well, yeah.
as is the case with the Portuguese man-o'-war that lurks off the Pacific Ocean coasts in the summer.
That's a real picture from Man-O'-War, too.
However,
That's not like a
this
AI
still
thing.
doesn't explain why
It's an
all the
actual
material
Man-O'-War.
was found completely fragmented. The masses were really tiny, and no one noticed any piece indicating it was part of a jellyfish's body. One explanation for this is related to the possibility that military exercises were being conducted under the ocean, and detonations of explosive material may have fragmented a large number of jellyfish.
Oh, no.
Thus, following the same swirling and storm process, they could have reached Nogales. Such rains have occurred at other times in the world, and it doesn't
Frogs.
seem particularly strange. From frogs, fish, to spiders. This is extremely similar to the case of Oakville,
They're
where the
alive.
same possibilities were considered, with the significant difference that in the United States case, the phenomenon repeated more often, and an incident involving federal agents tainted the story to the point of becoming a sort of urban legend.
Okay.
Another theory being considered is the possibility of it being a biological weapons test.
Oh, boy.
This theory holds weight as historical records only mention the Mexican side of Nogales reporting the fall of these reddish masses, while there was no mention on the American side, despite the geographical impact affecting both sides equally.
Okay.
Furthermore, the fact that skin contact resulted mainly in muscle fatigue aligns precisely with an attempt to physically weaken individuals. Additionally, the bulbous masses only affecting skin hair follicles, and no other material suggests that this weapon may have been designed specifically to adhere to as much surface area as possible for absorption into the bloodstream.
Okay.
During the Iraq War, initiated by the American invasion in 1923, there were also reports from local inhabitants who, amidst intense rainfall, observed strange reddish bulbous masses falling on their rooftops,
I see how we're connecting it.
causing
We did
allergic
it, huh?
reactions.
I don't believe so. I think it's a psyop.
However, these reports were less widespread due to communication blockades. Considering the widely known atrocities committed during that conflict, the possibility
war. Come
that
on,
the
my guy.
Nogales
There's
event
plenty of
and the
atrocities to
Oakville
go around on
incident
both
were
sides.
biological weapons tests becomes increasingly apparent.
War ain't pretty.
If you'd like early access to my YouTube videos, you can
We're
support
moving
me with
on.
just $5 on Patreon. There,
Watch this.
you'll also
Time for reality to hit somebody hard. Today. Not really today, but anyway, today some point. Here we go.
A tentative plan to send a team of unarmed social workers to some emergency 911 calls in Cambridge could officially be rolled out as soon as next month, says Liz Speakman, director of the city's new community assistance.
She's trying to hide her
response and
fucking gut. I
engagement.
see that.
Having a unarmed civilian
Oh.
with experience
Oh,
in
no.
mental health
going to mental health calls is really the right response.
No.
Speakman tells
No,
us
it's
that
not.
5 members of the CARE team have extensive backgrounds as social workers and first responders. Unlike some other alternative response programs recently deployed in other cities across the country, the CARE team will not be accompanied by police when they are sent to nonviolent mental health-related calls.
Oh boy.
Anything goes
Oh,
wrong,
boy.
if there's any safety concerns, they can radio for assistance immediately and get backup right away.
It's an opportunity for us to help fix a system that's been broken for a really long time.
Oh, you're dumb.
CARE team member Marie Matthew is eager to start responding to emergencies that are presently handled by police with guns.
What could possibly go wrong?
Everything. Can't wait for that follow-up.
In chicken wings,
Sky time.
tiny wings. I like small wings and I like flats. What if Gordon
We're
called me a
having mango
donut?
habanero
What kind?
wings made
I'll
by
be whatever
Sky,
donut you want,
everybody.
Gordon Ramsay.
Damn, that sounds freaky. 2 tablespoons of baking powder, just to give them a touch of that. Good, yeah, don't mess that up, homeboy. So this is jerk seasoning, okay?
Oh my God, no one is paying attention out here. I'm spilling it just a little bit.
Putting on the jerk seasoning.
2 teaspoons of oregano, and then 2 of smoked paprika, again, 4 of those. Yeah, take the cup off.
I'm trying. Can you do it with my nails?
Oh, because they fake?
Because they fake?
I've already said that.
Sorry, we didn't know. I mean, it's... Do 1 of garlic powder, okay? And then half
Hey, Chelsea
onion
Nader.
powder. So 2
Welcome
of those.
to a wing
What's up,
session.
I said this was a little soft.
All right, thank you,
A
guys.
little salt, Sky. A little. Come on.
Let me just rub you down all slow and smooth.
Oh, no.
Let me
Stop
lift
that.
you up and down. Some sexy music.
You said stop.
Stop
It's
it.
the remix to ignition, hot and
I don't want to
fresh
see you
out the
Sky
kitchen.
jerk anything yet.
We're making mango habanero.
Okay, guys, these
wings.
are mango habanero wings, by the way, okay?
Here comes the mango.
Is it mango?
Not big enough
so the
fucking
store had
cleaver
2
there, my
mangoes.
guy.
They had one that was $5.99, and they have one for $2.99. Okay? And the $2.99 one, you get 2 for $5, right? So I'm like, okay, this is my area. I need a ripe mango. They green as hell.
Yeah.
So
Green
you
as
have to
hell.
buy the $5.99 one, these cocks. Anyway.
That's not Raquel.
That's not
Raquel
it.
wants to know what's around. Michaela, I hear you. I hear you loud and clear.
Kayla is real, by the way. I vetted her page.
She's actually smoking
At least I
inside.
think she's real, unless you rip those pictures of someone else's
Of course
Instagram.
she's real.
Okay, so I gotta put some of these in the air fryer. We just moved it away because it's so loud. So I'll be right back. Say something intelligent, okay?
I'm still okay. I'm gonna talk about
Okay.
PS5. People.
You could put in 2 to 3 habaneros. Now, if you want to reduce the spice, you could take the seeds out. Or as is. This is probably pretty
Thank you,
spicy.
CCP. 1 pepper with seeds.
One pepper with seeds, yeah.
The Chinese Communist
that's
Party?
it too. No.
What?
So let me get some mango in here, okay? So this is
CCP,
a
Sky
couple mango.
Johnson? Chinese Communist
going in
Party,
this
Sky?
Food
What?
processor. Okay, our habaneros. This is one with the
What
pepper.
the
One
fuck?
with the seeds, one without the seeds. We're trying not to kill us.
Okay,
but
one with the seeds, one without the seeds. 2
What the
tablespoons of
actual fuck, Sky?
cider vinegar.
Definitely tablespoon.
Yeah.
Commies watching you
We
make
can put
this
it, we can
shit?
put in, we're not gonna put in the whole thing. I got rid of the seeds in this, we just dropped that in there. So 2 tablespoons of lime juice, okay?
Lime juice, homeboy.
Because I knew that 1/2 would be a tablespoon from what we did before.
Okay, 1 full teaspoon of smoked paprika.
There's not much left.
That's fine. Okay, so now I come in with honey, right? And they want a 1/4 cup of honey. You're really good in the kitchen, you know that?
What is
Actually,
this?
I'm kidding. You're amazing in the kitchen.
Wow.
Okay, I'm not, and I'm not gonna lie. I know I'm not.
That was like
Ooh,
super
shit.
legit.
Okay.
She was
fried
legit, okay? Look at that, roasted. The bottom part isn't on top. Dropping in some butter, okay, guys? Dropping in some butter.
What's some butter?
So now we come over, get some of this on our wings.
Yeah, drizzle it on in.
You look like you were lost in thought.
I am. This I could already tell the sauce, I think, better than the other sauce that we did.
Okay, ready? Damn, I could smell the spice. Holy shit. Oh my God. I smell it just now, homeboy. That was not honey. That was fire.
Well, not with that face, but now they're all beautifully sauced.
That looks pretty good.
I think NSYNC and Backstreet Boys had way more catchy songs, in my opinion, than like One Direction. So we kind of forgot about them.
Get the blue cheese.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
There's
That's what I needed to be. 3 a.m. bartender.
3 a.m. 3 a.m. bartender.
I was gonna go hard, all out, but I was like, okay, whatever.
For 3 years straight, I had wings every shift, and it's tasteless.
And there you have it, homeboy. And there you have it. Mango habanero wings, okay?
All right.
He's making them a drink. What the fuck's he doing?
That's amazing. Eat it.
Mango hot wings.
All right. Stay tipsy. Thank you to the amazing and lovely Lexi, okay?
Bye, guys.
All right?
Love you.
See, I just call you lovely or something like that.
I know, and I was waiting for this.
I was
Well,
waiting
I
for
didn't say
this.
nothing.
I didn't say
You don't
nothing.
have to.
I just
Don't
said,
have
see,
to?
I'm just letting
Wow.
you know that I compliment you sometimes. You can't compliment them, homeboy. Why you looking at me like you want to stab me or some shit?
Because I do. The
She
next
look like a crazy Latin girl, you know? All she missing is a little teardrop.
Wow. All right, speaking of gourmet food, let's go back in time
For your 47
and watch a
cents.
bog cook.
Jonathan with their 27
Here we go.
cents.
1.5
Brandon,
speed for
thank you
Cobes.
1 penny.
No. Oh,
This is
oh,
50 minutes.
oh, dude, there was a hair in my burger.
Oh no, not a hair.
I
I'm sure it's your own.
know it's super pathetic that I'm getting this wasted after X amount.
Here we go. 2018, baby. We're making ourselves a
What is
bacon
up, YouTube? It's
pizza
your boy King Cobra
cheeseburger.
back at you with another video, and I'm doing
Hi,
another
ugly.
cooking video, and I've already got the recipe pretty much halfway done. So,
Uh-huh.
what am I making? Double
What are you making?
pizza bacon cheeseburger, and
Mhm,
I'll show you all how to make it up in this bitch.
In a microwave,
While
yeah.
my phone charges up, smoke some pop tobacco.
Yeah, you know. As a
For
classy
starters, I already
gentleman
toasted
would.
my Texas toast with a little bit of Tony seasoning. I sprinkled just a little bit of Tony seasoning on either side of my toast, and I toasted the Texas toast bread to toasted perfection. But I'm about to give y'all a dank ass cooking video, so.
Dank ass.
All right, follow me for just 1 second.
Thank you. Excuse me.
You see
Sorry
what we're
about
working with right here for starters.
Oh yeah, I can see what you're working with.
For y'all.
I hate it. Thanks, I hate it, Cobes.
I'm gonna repeat what I just done did right here for this.
You better not, boy. I'm gonna sneeze again.
Now you see I
Too
toasted
much,
up my
big boy,
buns
too.
nice and even.
Very
now.
good. Understood.
Boom, pizza, bacon,
There we go.
cheeseburger, and we're making it a double.
Great.
Patty, add some.
Look at that food about to be ruined.
Pizza sauce.
Even that great value
And
pizza
on top of the
sauce.
Pizza sauce, you want to add mozzarella cheese, 2
Uh-huh.
pepperonis, 2 slices of bacon. And what I did with that bacon is I tore it in half. I tore that shit in half and microwaved 1 piece to make those 2 little pieces right there. On my last cooking video, I noticed that the bacon was a little raw. It's because I added 1 too many pieces of bacon to that pizza.
Oh, you don't
And after
say.
that breakfast pizza, you only need 1 piece of bacon.
Breakfast pizza.
And you should be golden. Right now I'm watching Crash Canyon on YouTube.
What?
It's a pretty funny cartoon.
Never heard of it.
But yeah, I'm making a quick little burger recipe, and I figured I'd get half of it done. I mean, you've all seen me toast up buns before on this channel, so you know how to do that.
I gotta
already.
close my eyes to remember the script. What was that? Alright, pull it out of the
When I go to nuke it
microwave.
again, it'll cook all the way through.
That's
so I'm not really worried
disgusting.
about it. That
That's
there's a
fucking
hot bowl.
disgusting.
Hot bowl. Whatcha? Holy shit, that's hot. Alright, so I'm gonna scoop this patty.
Oh my god, it's frozen still, you
Onto
mongoloid.
This patty right here, just
Oh,
like that.
bro.
Dump some of that grease on there, just a little bit for flavor. Oh,
Oh, of course. Just put the grease right on.
That's pizza sauce, and we're gonna dump just a little bit.
Dump a
on
little pizza sauce. A little. No, that's more than enough.
We're done with the pizza sauce, so go ahead and stick that back in the fridge.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. This is his first apartment,
Sprinkle
by the
on
way.
a little bit of mozzarella.
I can tell by looking at it.
That
Yeah,
pizza
use that
sauce is
with green
dynamite.
cheese. You gonna put it back in the microwave to melt the cheese? Oh my god, his nerdy ass
This is a
nails.
pretty straightforward burger. It's not too complicated. YouTube's get a couple of basic
More
ingredients
cheese.
here going.
More cheese. You don't need to taste anything but the
Put 'em on
cheese.
Just like
Another
that.
pepperoni. Yes. Yes, clearly.
Take a piece of our bacon.
Yes, another piece of bacon too.
Nice old
You
juicy
complained
pickle
before
strip,
about not
right,
cooking
tear
it
in
thrown
half.
away.
1, 2, skip the
Oh,
menu.
Will
Place
you
the
put the
bacon.
fucking burger in the raw ass burger? Cross
In a bowl just like
contamination's
that.
fun,
Microwave
everybody.
that. Look at that so far. Looking pretty good. Pretty good. All right. Look, a
You
little bit of grease
fucking-
from those hamburgers.
Oh, you're gonna
With the
cook
bacon
the
grease
bacon?
from the first patty.
Oh
Go ahead
no,
and cook
that's
that up.
gross. You disgusting mongoloid.
There we go. We're done with the bacon. We're gonna put it back in the fridge.
Put it back in your empty ass fridge.
Boom.
Boom.
Double bacon pizza cheeseburger. Coming at you on YouTube with a
do
brand
that
new
little
cooking
dance
video.
again.
So when that bacon gets done, I'll check on it when it's done beeping. And
Check on your
we'll put
life
it
when it's
on the
done,
burger if it's cooked
if you
and ready
don't
to go.
mind.
And then I'll put the burger together and nuke it one more time for a couple seconds just to get that cheese on the burger nice and gooey. Pretty straightforward burger,
about
not
to
too
hit his
complicated.
pipe.
You saw what goes on it.
It's not complicated tubes.
Camera lens is a little fogged up. I apologize for that.
No, you don't. You don't care. You don't give two fucks.
You don't want to cook on the stove. You want to save yourself a couple of seconds here. Oh, chihuahua, that bowl's hot. I'm gonna take some of that
Chihuahua.
grease that we just made with that bacon, and we'll go ahead and dump it on top of
Why
the
is the
sandwich, just
camera
like that.
focus so shitty now? What'd you
Again,
do?
Get that cheese nice and melted.
Did you rub Vaseline
nice
over your
little,
fucking camera?
Let's see.
Why
Let's
do you
go
like
to 44
this,
second burst. Got some grease on the camera. Hold on a second. That sounds like it's done. Hold on a second, YouTube. Look at this, YouTube.
YouTube, look at it.
A double bacon pizza cheeseburger. Look at that. That 44 seconds was perfect.
My God.
This looks all kinds of delicious. It smells pretty good. Yeah, I'll let it cool down a bit before I eat it. Oh, please. All you did was microwave it for the most part. That's not really
That's all you
cooking.
did. That is all
Well, if you
you
don't
did.
like the recipe, then don't try it. The
Don't tell me what to
19th
do.
of
I'm not gonna make your
February
shit.
marks Homeboy Scotty's 22nd birthday, so shout out to Homeboy Scotty and a happy
He doesn't
birthday
like you,
to
Cobes.
Homeboy Scotty, most definitely.
May
so if
he
you
rest
see
in
him
peace. Oh,
on
is the one
Facebook,
that died?
be sure you give him a shout out and a happy birthday.
Is it the one
I'll
that
let
died?
that double bacon
somebody else.
pizza cheeseburger cool
Never
off a
mind.
bit before I
It's
munch
the one
down
that
on
died
it.
in
I mean, some of you
the fucking
excuse
gutter
me,
of
fucking grease on my
seizuring.
thumb.
That's
I
awful.
gotta scratch the bridge of my nose. I'm getting grease all over the front of my nose. But I know some of y'all would like that, wouldn't you? You'd like to see me burn my fucking nose.
Yeah, I would
and my
actually.
mouth on greasy food.
Yeah, I
I'm
would.
sure it'd get a lot of views. Like, oh fuck, my mouth is burning, you know. But no,
Like
I'm
your
not gonna
fucking fiery
stoop
fish
that low.
pizza.
I mean, there are some people who purposely injure themselves for views, and it's like, why?
Because
Why?
they do.
I'd much rather get views the old-fashioned
What do you mean?
way.
What do you mean?
Coming up with
Why?
big-ass cheeseburgers and
You
being
just
like,
said
"Hey, YouTube, check this
why,
out."
dummy.
I definitely drank enough Jack Daniels earlier to catch a good buzz.
Great.
Look at this greasy monstrosity right here. The double bacon pizza cheeseburger.
Look at this monstrosity
Pretty
right here.
straightforward.
Is all you
Nothing
need to
too
say.
fancy about it. You know, the ingredients are pretty straightforward, pretty simple. This plate like right here in front of me, so I don't drip on it on my pants.
All right.
All right, let's get a bite of
We'd
this.
be ashamed if it started dripping anyways. Would you like something to eat with your hockey puck, sir?
Oh, here's that cross section
I don't need to see that.
right there. Look at that.
No, I'm good, dog. You can keep it. You've earned it.
Ooh. Man, if I hadn't eaten earlier, I'd finish the sandwich, but I had some food earlier, so I'm kind of stuffed right now. But this will definitely be my breakfast when I wake up. But yeah, this
Yeah, it's
pizza
fucking raw,
bacon
Nathan.
cheeseburger is pretty good. Like 4 pepperonis, 2 slices of bacon, a sprinkle of mozzarella, a little bit of pizza sauce on both patties, you know what I'm saying? You can't go wrong. This will be a tasty little snack when I wake up in the
A
morning.
tasty little snack.
I'm gonna just grab one more bite before I put it in the fridge.
Oh my god, that's so disgusting.
If I hadn't
It's
eaten
not the worst
earlier,
thing
if
he's
I
ever
hadn't
made, but
eaten
still,
earlier,
it's
I'd finish
awful.
this, but I'm
That's why we
full.
got to go back in time to see
It's
this
gonna be breakfast in the
monstrosity.
morning, so always drink plenty of water.
You
When
don't
you
do
get
that
done
at all.
drinking for the evening, you want to make sure you drink plenty of water before you pass out. Drink plenty of water and use the restroom before you pass out.
Yeah, piss out the booze.
You drink plenty of water and pee most of it out of your system. That's a great way to avoid a fucking hangover. Now, if you got a date coming over and you and your date,
here we go.
if you and your date both like bacon,
Some things never
cheeseburgers,
change.
and pizza, why not combine the three onto one delicious sandwich?
Or not. How about we don't do that? How about that as an idea, my
excuse
guy?
me.
How about we don't do that?
She'd be like, what the fuck is this? You'd be like a bacon pizza cheeseburger.
No,
Say what?
dog, let's not do
Don't
that.
say it like that.
How
She
about
might
that?
She might be like,
Let's
say what? I've
not.
never heard
Let's
of
say
this. Be
not
like, well,
to
it's this
that.
recipe that this here YouTuber that goes by the name of King Cobra JFS created, also known as King Cobra or alias Gothic King Cobra. And freaking, he creates the sandwich,
Alias.
right? And he makes it, and then.
Josh Saunders
I can't
created
see too many
this
people
because he's
hating
a
on this
dummy.
burger unless, of course,
How about that? Take
you
all
don't
the
like
power
pizza and
away
you don't
from
like
you.
bacon cheeseburgers, and if you don't, there's something wrong with
This
you.
fuckhead in Wyoming
If you don't
called
like
Josh
bacon cheeseburgers
Saunders
and
made
you don't
this
like
shit,
pizza, there's something
and it's
wrong with you,
awful.
man. Catch you cool cobras on the flip side.
You bite down on the pipe. Don't break a tooth. Alright, what a complete buffoon.
Let's see how I did.
This
We
is
got
chicken and shrimp.
chicken fried rice.
Are they deveined?
Yeah.
Okay,
They
that's
come deveined.
Okay, that's good.
I think, right?
I think.
You see any veins?
How come you don't use Twitter? It's called X, I
Elon
believe.
Musk ruined it.
Wow.
I mean, most people stop using Twitter as much as they used to use it. Dude.
He really
Those
did
are
ruin
stupid.
it.
I was never that big on
Time to hear
Twitter though.
about
Like I was
millennial
never
line.
like, tweeting all the time.
I never was really tweeting, but I would get all my news from
Yeah. You know, in the old days, I would
Elon
go
Musk
back and
ruined my
I'm
liberal
seasoning
viewpoint.
shrimp and chicken with just salt and pepper. Really piss you off.
Yeah, he pissed me off. I love Twitter.
So there's no way you're going over them. Yeah, you can put some pepper on this.
Auburn.
Oh.
She wants to, I think, visit everywhere.
All right, guys. So check this out. So I got some little oil in my pan. I can just hit this with my chicken.
This bitch is not really that pretty looking.
Oh yeah.
What is it?
Why are people posting their time?
Back in the day, dude, like, you know, when I was a little boy, oh, she was smoking. Thing one. Okay, now let me cook up my little shrimp.
Any publicity is good publicity.
Okay, here. You saying you want me to review those? I think so. Put this down here.
Arkansas, you're getting the chat too excited. I think.
So we got that.
Yeah,
Got
that's a
some
good idea. Why
lemons.
not? You know.
God.
Scallions,
Okay.
garlic.
I don't know if I'm gonna do blue again. We will see.
Pepper.
After this today. VJ,
Until
what are you
tomorrow.
doing with the alligator?
What did he say? Till tomorrow?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me get into rice now.
I got a mani-pedi yesterday for $34. Big C, that's awesome. Ask Lexi, can she get a real chase stick in LA? And like a jambalaya.
And Carpin says if you could eat a gator, you could eat a snake too.
I'm not sure how this gonna work, okay? I just saw this entire restaurant, so I'm assuming this is how they do it. Okay?
Boom. Etouffee, pretty much. You made a fucking etouffee.
Oh! It freaking worked.
Yeah, what happened?
Busy.
What happened to Khan?
Shaka Khan.
Okay, bye.
Have you ever watched Next Level Chef with my husband, Gordon Ramsay? They
My husband, Gordon Ramsay. No.
Is it good? Is it a good show?
Oh my god, it's great. I love that show.
Apparently Keith doesn't care about the cooking, he just wonders about that.
Sky, who would you sleep with, Madonna or Cher?
Cher. She look plastic, but she look human at least.
Madonna doesn't look human.
Madonna got a next level look.
You fucked.
Besides, I won't follow all of Rodman and all that fucking thing, man. Rodman, and, you know, that list of dudes long.
She's gonna be disappointed.
Yeah, well, she can be very disappointed. Madonna.
Great.
Yeah, Gordon Ramsay is already married, so he's not my real husband, but the girl can
No
dream.
shit,
And
lady.
both of them are bossy around anyway, Cher and Madonna. They both divas.
This is very good.
Yeah, this is really good actually.
The cameraman also agrees. We made etouffee. What a shock. Alright, moving on. Oh, here we go. Here's the stupidest thing you'll hear for a while, chat. Till tomorrow, probably. June 6th. That's when this came in.
I saw your last interview. The fact that Donald
God.
Trump is a convicted felon will absolutely have resonance for the people of
He's not,
America
though.
when the chips are down and they are called upon to save our democracy and preserve our
Shut up.
freedom.
What makes you think that?
Because I trust in the American people. And I believe that when it comes down to a choice between a man who is a danger to other people, who has asked the court for permission to engage SEAL Team 6 to kill his political enemies.
No, he's
who
not.
Out of his mouth almost every day is about retribution and revenge, is a guy that doesn't have the wisdom, the character, or the judgment to lead the most indispensable nation that has ever existed. And I
Oh my
feel
God,
very,
shut up.
very confident that this is going to be a very hard-fought race, but when the chips are down, the
we
American
go.
people are going to show up, just like those kids did 80 years ago.
Yes, he just compared. This motherfucker just compared voting for Biden to Normandy. What the fuck? What the? Oh man, you want to get more people to hate you? Good job, buddy. Wow. What the? What the fuck? What a clown. Hey, dude.
Hey everybody, sorry I don't have an untitled review show this week. The fatigue, the brain fog caught up with me again,
great.
and I guess while I'm at it, I'll give you a little bit of a health update here real fast.
Oh, do ya?
I did see an expert
Playback
about
speed,
what's going on and why the
1.5.
fatigue and brain fog is still with me almost a year after getting shingles now, and the assumption is, because we did all these tests and they all came back negative, they're all fine, is that I probably got COVID, was asymptomatic, and that's probably what gave me shingles about a year ago, because I guess they are seeing connections that COVID can activate that, especially because I'm a younger person to get shingles, and the theory is that it left me with either long COVID or a mutation of long COVID and the shingles, fatigue, and brain fog that usually follows after it. So there's no clear sign when it's going to go away. There's really nothing they can do, especially with long COVID, because it's a newer disease and, you know, they don't know a ton about it yet. So
it's not real. Shut the fuck up.
And they said pretty much the only way to test for it is to test everything else. And if it's not all those things, it's probably this. So I don't want to go through a ton of tests. You know, I just went through the ones, like the obvious ones that would be really bad and that doctors can do something about. And they're like, yeah, they're all negative. You're healthy and everything. So I'm just going to have to wait it out.
COVID,
and it's going to take a little bit of time. I'm sure it is getting better. As I always say, it is getting better. But it will pop up still and knock me out for, you know, could be an hour, could be half a day. But it's not a whole day anymore. It's not a whole week anymore. That's good. But this week, it did get in the way. But I still want to give you my thoughts on Furiosa here, because I was invited to an early screening. I definitely want to give my thoughts about it. Thankfully, it'll be a quick review because it's pretty straightforward. It's a good movie. If you like the Mad Max universe, if you liked the world, or the style, I should say, of Fury Road, the last one, this is very much in that vein visually.
I don't want to lose my screener's pass, so I'll say this movie is great.
In terms of storytelling, it's a little closer to, I say, the first Mad Max, where Fury Road was very much a very long chase. I think that was kind of the challenge of the movie, is can we just tell a story that's basically one long chase? This one's a little bit more return to formula with it, where it's telling the story of one person,
No
you
one
know,
cares.
pretty much the observer of this crazy, crazy world, and kind of like the previous Mad Max movie, you forget the main character is in it sometimes, and I think that is intentional. I think, like Max, Furiosa is definitely supposed to be the observer of this strange world. The movie definitely gets lost in its apocalyptic future, and these crazy, weird characters that I love. I love being in this world. I love seeing the cool designs and everything. But with that said, there is still not only a story following this character, but the story that spans years, you know, over this lifetime. If I'm right, I don't think I've seen a Mad Max movie that's really done that before, where they'll definitely follow the character for, like, you know, a couple days or a couple weeks or something like that. But I haven't seen one that spans over a year, so that's something that's a little new to it. The film itself doesn't have a ton that's new. Again, it's just kind of combining stuff that we've seen in the other Mad Max movies, but haven't been combined in this way. And what's interesting about the style this time around is, at first I was a little distracted by the fact that the CG backgrounds were a little bit more fake, or at the very least the keying was a little fake. And at first I found that a little distracting, but then the more I watched it, particularly the style of it, it had a little bit more of an exploitation film vibe to it, kind of like the first film was. If you compare the first film to the later films, they're very, very different, at least in style. And the reason I think that is because there's also shots, and maybe they did this in Fury Road, I can't remember, where they'll have, you know, maybe somebody driving or something like that, or an action sequence, and maybe the camera will track in a little bit, but then they'll use like a digital zoom to go in on the camera. I don't even think it's a zoom on the camera. What that means is that if you're going to track in on something, you know, you move the camera closer to something. If you're going to just zoom in, the camera stays still and you zoom it in. And that digital zoom is you don't do anything with the camera, just on computer, you bring the image closer. There's a lot of that in this film, and I'm 99% sure it's intentional, and I think it does give it a little bit more of an exploitation film vibe, and I like that. It took a little getting used to, but I do like it. The action is still great. Again, not quite as consistent as Fury Road, because it's not just one long chase scene, but still pretty great. The acting, especially from Chris Hemsworth, he's just having a ball in this movie. I mean, he just went all out and created this very strange original character from scratch. It's really not like anything I've seen him do before, and it's very over the top, very silly, very funny, and very threatening too. He's kind of like, I don't know, pompous Gaston, maybe? You know, he has this voice going on a lot of the time. I'm not even kidding. He really does this voice a lot of the time, and it works for me. I can see some people maybe being distracted by the fact that he's doing this voice, but I just thought it was really entertaining, and he just threw himself into the role. The only thing I didn't like about it is that they give him this fake prosthetic nose, and it looks bad. It's really distracting. They might have given him fake teeth, too. I'm not sure. He definitely does this a lot, you know, kind of thing. So maybe they gave him fake teeth, but that didn't bother me too much. But because I saw it on IMAX, I could see sometimes in the close-ups, like, where, like, the fake nose would stop and the real nose would begin, you know, like, where they use the little spear gun to connect it and everything, and it was just super, super distracting, and it's not needed. I think his performance is enough to really transform it into a totally totally different character. Because everything else about him just looks like typical Chris Hemsworth. Like the beard's a little longer, maybe a lot longer than what we're used to, but really the performance is what sells it. Anya Taylor-Joy is good as Furiosa. It was very easy to buy her in the role.
Sid.
The one issue I have with her character, though, I actually didn't mind too much that, again, you forget sometimes she's in the movie because, again, I feel like that's part of the world and part of just the identity of the world is that you can literally get lost in it to a point where you can't forget the main character's even there. But the thing that did throw me off is that she talks very little in the film. Which is fine, but she talks so little. And then when she does speak, she does her speaking roles very well, and, you know, she's legit intimidating and everything. But I'm thinking to myself, man, she talks so little in this that when she does, it's almost distracting. I would have preferred either they do have her talk throughout most of the movie. I mean, she doesn't have to give, like, these big speeches or anything, but, you know, make her a little bit more verbal. Or don't make her talk at all until, like, maybe she gets her revenge or something like that. Like, she makes a vow to herself or something, because you read the character differently. I mean, she is so expressive. I mean, that's something that's just always great about her. She has these very expressive eyes, you know, it's very, these great expressions all the time. And I'm feeling like, man, if they want to just ride that out throughout the whole movie, that might have worked even better, because there is so much visual storytelling in Mad Max, particularly the last one, Fury Road, just threw so much at you, like so much story just in the visuals and what people were wearing and how they held themselves and how the environments were in the different places that they go. And that is here, but there's more dialogue in it than, at least probably more than Fury Road. And again, I get making her mostly quiet, but I feel like you could have just really just gone all the way with it. Like maybe she decided not to talk until she finally got her vengeance or something like that. So it definitely has the harshness as well. This is a very mean, tough, gritty movie. There was a part of me that kind of thought, well, okay, so it's technically not a Mad Max movie, it's a Mad Max saga. It's in the Mad Max world, so I thought, are they gonna do something different? Are they gonna do something lighter with it? And they really don't. They go really, really aggressive and really, really silly. It's super over the top. I won't give it away, but the way she loses her arm is so ridiculous. And with that said, there are moments where characters definitely make bonehead moves. Again, I feel like that's kind of in all the Mad Max movies as well. There are, in that moment where she loses her arm, I'm asking, wait, not only how did that happen, but how did nobody see that happen in this? There's a few moments like that. But again, I think the idea is to get lost in the action, in the world, in the environment, in these weird, crazy characters that some either do too much talking or no talking whatsoever. And again, just let, you know, the attitude and, you know, the way they react to everything do all the talking. It's not quite as good as Fury Road. Fury Road's still my favorite,
but
and I have
I don't
the
know.
popular
I'm
opinion
never
that the
gonna
Mad Max
watch this
movies only
film.
got better and better as they kept going. I had a feeling this wasn't going to be better than Fury Road. I think the fact that it was a spin-off film, it didn't want to keep the Mad Max story going. I was kind of going like, okay, well that gives them permission to experiment a little bit more. And
that's because the director of these movies, this movie in particular, says, a woman's voices should be heard the most, mate, because I'm a strong male feminist. Fuck that dude.
As much as I thought they would, but for me that's not a big deal because I love this world. I was kind of the same way with the second Sin City movie. Everybody loved the first one, and then didn't get into the second one, and I just love that world so much that it just gives me more of the same. I'm very okay with that, so I really like the second Sin City, and I really like this. I think everything is giving you pretty much what you want to see out of a movie like this. It's a good IMAX movie. I did see it on IMAX. I actually had an earlier screening I could go to, but it wasn't on IMAX. I'm like, no, I'm seeing it on the biggest screen I can. It's worth it. The only downside is, like I said, you see the little makeup on Chris Hemsworth's his nose. That doesn't always look great. But they definitely lean more into the idea also that this is, you know, that there's legends in this world, that the continuity in these movies isn't always straightforward, and that's intentional. Again, there's sort of different stories told about these characters, and even the ending, without going into spoilers, it does play up the legend element. It's a little bit choose your own ending, and I like that. I think that works in this environment, in this world that does have so much lore and, you know, different types of lore and different stories being told. So all of that is great. I think the one thing that probably holds me back from absolutely loving it, because like I said, I do love this world, is that, like I said, there could have been a little bit more, I don't want to say chances taken, but they could have, especially with a different character, a character that's not Mad Max, they could have done a few more different things. I want to see a little bit more new from it, because if you are going to tell a story like this, why not just do it with Mad Max? You know, why not just go more into his origin or something like that? And not at all to say I don't, you know, I enjoy Furiosa. I like both Charlize Theron and Anya Taylor-Joy's take on the characters, but I would have liked if they experimented just a little bit more with it. But yeah, again, even just giving us a Mad Max style movie that, you know, is very similar to the ones we've seen before, or even just combining the ones we've seen before, like I said, with Fury Road and the original. I'm very okay with that. I feel like people that like these movies and like this world will get into this one. I don't know if it's going to be anyone's favorite, but I think it'll still, for me, it's still pretty high up there. I'm one of the few that really liked Thunderdome. That was my favorite before Fury Road, honestly. So it's somewhere in between Fury Road and Thunderdome for me. I do like it more than Road Warrior. I do like it more than the original. But these movies definitely are the type of films where it's kind of pick your poison, because the original is much more low budget and gritty. I mean, there's not a desert wasteland or anything like that. But as they go more and more onward, they get to more of the big budget and the deserts and stuff. Like, it looks more apocalyptic. But the first one has that low budget feel to it, and like I said, that exploitation vibe. So it's a little bit of choose your own poison. And I like this idea of combining sort of the different styles, or even the different legends, if you want. One of the things that they say in this movie, they always say they're looking for a land of
My
abundance.
eyeballs
That's
are
what this is. It's
glazing
a
over as
film
he keeps
of
talking.
abundance. I never really got bored watching it. It's a very long film. I never really got, tired of the...
I really don't want to lose my screener, please. I'm praising your movie so much. Please, please.
length of
Don't
the
let me
movie or
lose my
anything because
screener.
there's always something amazing to look at. Even some of the
That's what
replacement
this
actors, like
is.
they got different ones to do. Morton Joe, I think the original actor isn't with us anymore, and he looks
Is he
exactly
dead?
the same. I mean, we dressed up Rob, my brother, as the character. He looks just like the character. It's actually not hard to recreate how that character looks, but the voice is very different, and he still sounds great. And again, I like that. I like it wasn't an imitation. I like he was doing his own thing. I mean, they even replaced Max in the movies, and they don't sound anything alike, but that's okay. I want them to give their own spin on the characters, and they really.
But you couldn't get him either. You couldn't get fucking. You couldn't get the guy. I just forgot his name. Fuck. You couldn't get the guy who
And
played
they really,
Mad
really
Max in
work.
the
So
fucking Fury
it's definitely
Road
strange,
either
it's definitely
back?
weird, it's definitely super violent and super aggressive and very, very mean-spirited. But I think it's what you're looking for in a Mad Max movie or a Mad Max spin-off, and I had a good time with it. I don't know where they're going to go after this, if they're going to do another Mad Max spin-off movie or another Mad Max film. I'm not sure, but anything George Miller wants to do in this world, I am for
George
it a million
Miller.
%, because I just
He's
love
dumb as fuck.
coming back to this place and looking at all the different costumes and props and things going in the background and the foreground and
He's
the
woke as
designs
shit.
of every place. So it is just a feast
He
for the
wants a
eyes in
feminist
that way,
future
in that
bullshit.
respect.
It's
I mean, just the
dumb.
world building in it is
He's
so much fun. I mean,
dumb
I
as
feel like
shit.
you could just make a film
He said
just
this movie's
having
not
someone
made for
literally walk
men
through this
too, by
world
the way.
and nothing happens, and it would still be incredibly entertaining. That's like how rich
Numbers
and
in
interesting
its
the
very
world is and the
existence.
characters that you discover. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. What did you all think? Did you think that this is just in the same vein as the Mad Max movies and it's what you're looking for and you're so happy to return to this place? Or are you sick of these films and you do want something more original, or I should say new from this series? Or maybe you're like, Furious is not interesting enough. We want Mad Max. He's the better one to focus on. Or you're somewhere in between where you're like, yeah, you know what? It's no masterpiece, but kind of gives me all the blood, guts, and glory that I'm looking for in a Mad Max film. Let me know what your thoughts are, and I'll see you next time. Take care.
All right. 1 second, chat, before we go here to watch this. I gotta say that my drink tonight has been called what I call Bloody Heart in the Desert. It is actually a riff on a riff, which is the Tequila Daisy, which is a riff on a regular Daisy. The only thing I did differently is I split the base, which was supposed to be originally tequila, like 2 ounces of tequila. I split it with Sotol. I also used a blood orange liqueur over what is usually called for of orange liqueur. I used agave syrup over like a very small amount of regular sugar. And the 2 other things I added was a dash of Fuego bitters and a dash of Mole bitters to add more of that kind of like, I don't know, Mexican Southwest flair to it. I like the drink, so if you want to see what that, the riff of the thing I basically made for this, this has a different riff on that thing I actually took a video from, but I decided to put this video in so we can watch that. I'm going to put it in Brewholla right now, and before I do anything else here too real quick, I'm going to also do a last call to see if people want to, join us for the last bit of it. Last call. There we go. And now, here we go. Drinks. Booze time. I think this stage is actually different from the one I got the inspiration from, too. But I just put it in because something different.
How are we doing, guys? Welcome back to the Bond for another, well, not so much cocktail spotlight. Let's call this one a cocktail quickie, for want of a better name. If you've got any suggestions, please let me know what they are down in the comments. But I've been going through a load of my old spec sheets and I've put together a list of cocktails that I really want to share with you guys that don't necessarily need a 20-minute deep dive, but do merit a video in their own right. And I haven't made a lot of these drinks for a really, really long time, so hopefully a lot of these will be new to you. But on that note, although these are all great cocktails, I doubt anyone's actually going to search for them by name on YouTube. So I'm really going to need your help to get the word out on these ones.
I did.
So hit that like button and the notification bell. Leave a comment, good or bad. The algorithm doesn't care. Let's get some views on this video. All right, enough fucking around. Let's get behind the bar and make today's cocktail.
Tequila Daisy. I believe he uses pomegranate juice. I just use lime, which is what it's called for. We'll see.
Alright guys, I'm going to be making a super simple drink for you today called a Tequila Daisy. And if you like margaritas, you're going to love this. In fact, it might be a bit better than a margarita. And it's very, very simple. It's just tequila, lime juice, and a syrup. And we're going to be using a homemade pomegranate syrup today. And I've just made this using 1 part of good quality pomegranate juice and 1 part caster sugar. Stirred down together until it's clear.
You can use
exactly
simple
as
syrup
I would
or
make
any kind of syrup.
my
I used
one
agave
simple
syrup.
I was going to use grenadine. Feel free to use grenadine at home if you want, because grenadine is supposed to be a pomegranate syrup. But I was looking at the stuff that we've got here in the bar today, and there's no pomegranate in it, so
tossed
get rid of that, and we'll use the homemade stuff instead. So let's start with 20 mils of that. And then our lime juice.
Yep, so you use lime
now,
juice.
although I made that pomegranate syrup exactly how I make my 1-to-1 simple syrup, the pomegranate juice is unsweetened, but it is still a bit sweeter than water. So we're not going to go 1-to-1 on this. We're going to go slightly more on the lime juice. Say 22 mils.
20 mils-ish.
And then last but not least, we need our tequila, and I'm going to be using this Contigo 1530 Blanco. And shout out to my mate Bobby from Coke and Still, who sent me this, and it's a couple of other goodies. I'll leave a link down to Oak Still, so you can check out all of their other yummy products.
So the Espolòn is made in Oaxaca.
Let's check it out.
The Flor de Sotel is made in Chile. That's the best Sotel I had. Really good bottle. Got a lot out of it. Did not end up orange liqueur, so it is, but I noticed that as well. His Daisy is a little different. Just uses basically sweetener and the base spirit and lime juice. Also for a sweet sour agent. Good to know. He's serving his in a Nicanora glass. I'm actually in a coupe glass.
Right, we're going to strain that into Nicanora. And I don't think this drink needs a garnish, but if you want a bit more of that margarita experience, you could probably
salt the rim.
Do a little bit of a salt rim, might be quite nice. So I've got some pink salt here just to keep
Himalayan salt.
Colours consistent. Probably no need to double strain.
No, he's not double straining his. I did for mine, just to keep sure there's
Oh,
no
wait.
pulp.
That looks
Don't serve it with
beautiful.
rice, it's just served neat.
And that is a tequila daisy. Let's give it a try. I'm going to go no salt first. Yeah, it's really good. It's just like a really good fruity margarita.
Good shit.
That is top notch.
I mean, you could make it with mezcal too, just for a split place, or you could
Yeah,
just
it's
do
quite
it
nice with
with
the
tequila.
salt. Don't need it.
You could do either of those, but I just want to add a little bit more depth.
Delicious.
To mine. That's what I did.
Really nice
More
dryness from the pomegranate.
Boom, 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 boom.
Dangerous.
Dangerous. Alrighty. There's the tequila daisy, which is a riff of a daisy, which mine and two is a
All
riff
right, guys,
of
hope you
tequila
enjoyed that.
daisy.
Let us know how you got with that
Bloody heart
daisy
in the
down in the
desert.
comments, and I'll try and get another one of these quickies out. As
Moving on.
And I can slide right on this
Got Sky
glass,
now,
you
this is
know
the
what I
first
mean?
video.
Right there like that.
Pineapple Express.
Vodka.
Is the name of the
Triple sec.
cocktail.
This is a fun drink, okay? Midori. All right.
Midori.
See, I tell you,
Wait
look
for
at the
it.
colors, look at the colors, look at the colors. Mountain Dew.
There it is, Mountain Dew.
Oh yeah, stop
Really
right about
covert
there.
right here.
Pineapple juice in the liquor bottle so I can handle it easily. Okay. Nice little psychedelic straw that I can put down the side there like that. Strawberry that I can just cut the middle like so. And I can slide right on this glass, you know what I mean? Right there like that.
And there you have it, Captain Bandini's Pineapple Express.
Who's Captain Bandini? One of our members in the live show. Come through, I name a drink after you. Captain Bandini, this one's for you.
There you go. Now let's watch some drink combos with Cobes. Speaking of, back in time again.
I apologize
You
to
don't.
any of the women that I might have creeped on or unintentionally made feel
1.5
uncomfortable
speed.
going up. It is what it is in high school.
Because this
you
is
know.
like
Either go
11
up for
minutes,
my
you're
girl.
12.
There's a video on YouTube.
On YouTube.
And I'm going to say some stuff about it.
Uh-huh.
So if you buy the pie hi-hat on Etsy, I will include 4 wands to go with it.
Wow, really, really pathetic there. I need money. 2017, so even,
What's good, YouTube?
yep,
It's your boy
still the
King
first
over here,
department.
hanging out with my buddy Alex Campbell.
He's hanging out with Alex, Warlord.
Well, a buddy brought some alcohol over, and we have.
Oh my god.
We got 2 beer bottles besides this one, but we got some Fleshmans.
Great.
And we got
Cheap.
some Cherry 7-Up. To make a
Okay,
drink combination
God.
we call Pink Cobra.
Sponsored
Pink
by
Cobra.
Alex Campbell. Subscribe.
Sponsored by
like.
me, Warlord.
New shit, still like it.
Yeah. Well, my pipe tobacco did not get in here today, damn it. But
Damn, not your pipe tobacco, King.
Which is why I
You
bought
totally
this
needed
bar.
that to survive the harsh
Everybody
winter
else
coming
buys
your
a brand
way.
new tobacco pipe just for the review, and lo and behold.
Do you want me to show it for the review?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. The Mills Cigar Store, which Mills is a separate town to Casper. Look at that.
Now look at the pipe you got him.
Nice. Brand new. Never been used. Won't be used until that pipe tobacco gets here. But with these wooden pipes, you gotta replace them about every 3 months because if not,
No one cares.
I knew I had to buy a new pipe just to specifically smoke that first.
How
And
about
I
buy
did.
a corn cob and clean it, dumb
And
fuck?
turn around. It's not here, YouTube.
Well, because the front and back door lock on this apartment complex, and the front door...
Ah, he got his
the
pipe
door,
stolen.
Which means if UPS can't get in to deliver your tobacco, whatever you order, then they take it back to the UPS warehouse. And it's like, so you got to be outside with your keys in your pocket to get back into the building, just so when the UPS does get here, you can sign off on it.
I don't have to sign off on anything.
Josh and I do have a drink mix for you.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we...
Put this tobacco out for later.
Well, hopefully you would, bro. I mean, it's good pipe tobacco.
Well, it's just a little bit of cigarette tobacco.
The only thing I ever have to sign off for is if I bought something from
It's still
like
good
another
tobacco,
country, which I have before, but
Yep, it's Marlboro.
I've never had to sign off
Yes,
for most
YouTube,
things
that is
besides like
Fleshman's.
booze. That's from
It is
UPS though.
80
That
proof.
makes sense.
Yep. Fletchman's powders are both good.
I don't
for
have to
us,
sign
in my
off for
opinion.
tobacco. I don't have to sign off for anything else. It just gets dropped off and set here. Simple as that.
Look at that, YouTube. Look at that, YouTube. Just to make this one drink. That's a half pint. Oh,
Ah, he dropped it.
Well, less than half.
a little bit less than half now.
I thought it was gonna spill everywhere.
It's all good.
I spilled a
Oh,
little
I
bit
got
on
on the carpet.
you know
It's
what?
all
That
good.
part
It's gonna
will be
absorb it.
clean and
That won't be
sanitized.
damage I have to pay for later. Not me.
All right, so this here is
I don't have to
Cherry
pay for
7
it
Up.
at all.
That's what's up.
That's what's
Yeah,
up,
Fleshman's.
tubes.
Pink Cobra.
Pink Cobra. Okay.
Gay.
If nobody knows what second base is, I feel sorry for you.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? Even if you don't
Neither
know
of
this,
you
better
losers
fucking
know what
support
any base is.
Then my buddy Alex Campbell, his mom passed away of breast cancer.
Neither of these two losers know
Remember,
anything
20
about any
made.
base.
That's not bad.
Oh, that's not bad. Cherry 7 Up. That's
Oh,
not
my
bad.
Campbell here to serve
Great.
and represent.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop, he said.
May he live long and prosper.
He won't, though. Not with
We're
the way
a bunch of
he's
sick bastards,
aging.
man.
Yes, we are.
It's okay. King Cobra's a sick bastard. Wolf King's a sick bastard. It don't matter.
It don't matter to me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you.
I think I mixed this just right because I can taste the Fleshmans, I can taste the
I can
7 Up,
taste the
Cherry 7 Up at
Fleshmans.
the same time, but there's no burn. No burn, none.
I have to sign for delivered
Hey, you took- you see
prescription
that?
certified deliveries.
Small drop.
These two are
And a
idiots.
half
Yes,
pint.
they are.
Won't make any fucking difference.
But there you go, look that bottle.
Are you fucking
I'm gonna
serious?
milk this fucking bottle. You know
He
why?
is drinking that out of a
Later on, I'm gonna do
fucking,
something
like,
with this little
coffee
half
mug.
pint
What?
bottle. Mm-hmm.
What?
Save it. It's a good design.
It's great. I hate it.
Hello?
You're
Yes,
late
yes,
for
my
work,
doctor. It's
Josh.
your girlfriend, Alex.
Oh.
Yep. Hi, baby. How am I in trouble?
How am I in trouble? I'm hanging out with Josh.
A toast to breast cancer awareness, YouTube. Cheers.
All right. Where'd you go?
And spilled right on his fucking lap.
Okay,
Right
well,
on his
can I
lap.
call you later and see if you're home. All right.
Got it
Well,
on me. I
what
just
are you
felt
doing
it.
next?
Ooh.
Or just hang out. Okay. All right. I'm sorry it took me so long, baby, and nothing ever goes as well as I planned.
I know that feeling some days.
Shut up, Cobra.
I mean, I had a couple beers, but nothing
Shut up,
too
Cobra.
spectacular, and then I got to ride over to Josh's, so...
I got a ride over to Josh's, so...
I know, but every time I go over to Russ's, I drink a little bit, and then I buy a little bit more alcohol, so it's just best for me not to be around people that drink.
I'll drink as much alcohol as I want. You ain't gonna stop me.
Angie.
You ain't gonna stop me.
That's just me.
I love you. I just...
Like...
I've been stupid, and
Yeah, no kidding.
I've been going through some shit, and... Yeah, this is a real wake-up call for me. I need to figure out what's more important, alcohol or you.
No,
And
you
are
don't.
more
He will not.
hands down.
There will be no wake-up call. Don't worry about
I love you,
that.
I'll prove it to you when I go home.
Ew, we don't need
Alright,
to know
love
that.
Ew. Too EMI, man.
Bye.
Yeah, I'd be
I love
gagging
to
too.
drink, but I don't want to control my life, you know? Just...
I mean, yeah,
Okay, can I just say something real quick?
No,
I'm sorry,
you
but
can't.
If you're in a relationship with somebody and they try to control who you are, they're not worth being with. Straight up.
Wow.
Either they accept you for who you are, or you just say fuck them and find someone better because this is bullshit.
But what happens when she's pregnant, bro?
That's a different story.
Well, that's a different story,
It's good
bro.
to be single sometimes.
Single
I got some
life,
bitch pregnant,
single
I don't got
life.
STDs, you know what I'm saying, man?
Oh wait, you're not that anymore, Cobra. You've
That's
got a
your glory,
fucking
bitch.
hag raven
That's
is
your
yours
glory.
now.
Now, I could sit here and
Who's
say that
40
chicks don't
years
find me
old.
attractive, but I say that out of fucking self-pity bullshit. Because I gotta take into consideration a lot of the fans, some of the fans that watch my videos are female, so there you go. That's,
No, they're not.
And outside of YouTube, you know, I've caught chicks just straight up staring at me like,
No, they're
Like,
not. No,
oh,
lies. Lies. Lies.
Who's that?
that's Scott.
What'd you
That's
say?
He's on
Scott.
my way. He says, I'm on my way, homie.
All right.
But, you know, had chicks just straight up, like, those moments where we stare at each other for a minute or two, it seems like, and then it ends, you know? And I know, YouTube, that I'm a sexy, bad boy, gothic musician.
No, you're not.
And chicks eat that shit up.
No, they don't.
You got a bad boy that plays guitar and sings, like, holy shit, chicks go gaga for that crap.
Oh, yeah, let's talk about how you sing. No, there's a goblin.
Bro, so fucking drunk.
You look like you're high on meth.
Subscribe,
there.
please. YouTube. I have one video on my YouTube channel. It's 16 seconds long, and nobody subscribed to it.
Well, what do you expect?
This is King Cobra.
Wow. He fucked it up.
Photo booth. Sorry about that. Photo booth's pissing me off. Anyway, this is King Cobra JSS with another video. Thank you for watching.
He fucked up. Oh, that was beautiful. Thank God. Alright. Last 2 videos tonight, everybody. Then we're done. Actually, ending before 12 for once. Look at that.
Nesquik chocolate, homeboy. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, boy.
Okay. Heavy whipping cream. 7-3, the first one. 6. Oh, yeah, baby. All right.
Nesquik
Espresso
coffee.
over ice. Okay, this is hot. This could be cracking this ice up. Oh, Lord. Irish cream.
Good your alcohol.
Frangelico.
Also your alcohol.
Fresh milk. Okay.
Okay.
I mean by fresh, I mean just bought.
Okay, there's some Nesquik.
Let's throw right here. Poke it down there. Hey. And there you have it. The Nesquik Dalgona mix. All right, homeboy. Super delicious, super fun. Drink responsibly.
Diabetes.
Don't drink and drive. Wake up to this, okay? That's a great breakfast.
Alright, last video for tonight, everybody. Here it comes. The Mastodon cocktail.
Welcome to
with
Booze on the Rocks, and
Rocks.
today we're going to make the Mastodon cocktail. Now, based on the sheer number of ingredients here, you might be thinking tiki, and if you are, you're correct.
Oh.
Because it comes out of this cocktail book.
Smuggler's Cove.
The Smuggler's Cove cocktail book.
Wow, it took
by
you a minute
Martin
to
and
say it,
Rebecca
Dave.
Kate, and you'll find it on page 251. Now, having said that, there is an ingredient in there that I don't have, and that's passion fruit puree. Now, that's because passion fruits are really expensive to get where I live right now. However, to be able to substitute for that, I've added passion fruit nectar. So when you're thinking about your cocktails that you're going to make, if you don't have all of the ingredients, it's always possible to make substitutions to get that cocktail you like, and you might even find you enjoy those flavors more.
True.
Now, this is a shaken cocktail, and there's a total of 8 ingredients here. Now, having said that, we're going to start this with a lime. So just give your lime a bit of a roll. That'll just open up the membranes inside so it's easier to squeeze the juice. And you need a total of ½ an ounce. So cut your lime in half and then just squeeze that directly into the glass.
Yep.
Once you've done this, we're going to go for the passion fruit nectar or passion fruit puree if you have it. You don't need a lot. You need a total of 1 ounce, which works out to 30 milliliters. I'm using some Del Monte. Use whatever you can get. Your next ingredient is going to be pineapple juice. I'm using a fresh pressed, or I should say pure pressed pineapple juice, not fresh pressed, because I don't know how long ago it was pressed. Having said that, you could use other types of pineapple juice. You just have to be aware that they may add more sugar. Now, we need a total of 3 ounces or 90 milliliters. Now, one of the other things that you're going to have to think about when you're making this cocktail is that there's about 8.5 ounces of fluid ingredients in here before
I see you,
even
Jenny.
shake
I'll be
it.
there in a minute.
So whatever you're going to serve it in, you're going to want to make sure that it is a
Once this
larger
video's
size
done, I'm coming.
glass
Don't you
because
worry.
you don't
I'll
want
watch
to
some Booba. Can watch
overflow your
Spartacus
drink,
in the Discord
or you're
for
going to have to
anybody
make it
interested.
into 2 separate
Want to head
glasses.
over there right now?
Now
or
we
just
are
wait for
going
me
to
end?
start
That's
with
perfectly on you.
the first of our base spirits, and that's bourbon. Now for this, I'm using a bullet bourbon. It's 45% ABV, and you're going to need 1.5 ounces or 45 mils.
I'd probably round it up or round it down.
The second part of your base is an aged rum. Now the recipe actually calls for a blended aged rum, but it doesn't really matter. I'm using Angostura 7, but you want to use the same amount of 1.5 ounces or 45 mils.
Okay. So you probably want to keep it either 2
Your
ounces
next ingredient
for each
is going to
or,
be one of those items that actually
an ounce.
is
I
the
don't like
sweetness
ounce and
factor
halves
of
for-
this cocktail.
just don't
And
like
for
the
that, we're
measurement.
using liqueur 43. Now this is very
rounding
sweet
up
with
or
notes of
rounding down to
vanilla,
like a whole ounce
but
or
you
half
don't
ounce.
need a lot of this. You do need a total of 1/2 ounce or 15
I think
mils.
liquor 43 is a very unique French liqueur. I
Your
would
next
probably use
liqueur
half
that's
ounce
going
of
to
it
give you
too.
your sweetness
I don't remember
is
what it's supposed to be
maraschino
flavor-wise.
liqueur.
I
I'm
don't
using
remember.
Luxardo brand here. This is actually
Luxardo,
made
I
with
have that.
Marasca cherries,
I have
so you're
everything
going to
here
get
but the
those
bullet
deep
bourbon
earthy
and the
notes that
liqueur
actually work
43 and
really,
the
really
passion
well,
fruit
especially
and
with the liqueur
pineapple. Just don't have
43.
those juices on
You're
hand
going
as
to
much
use
anymore.
the
I use
same
them all the
amount
time
of
when I
1/2
make
ounce
tiki drinks,
or
but
15 mils.
not as much anymore.
For your 8th ingredient, we actually need some bitters. Now we're going to use some stuff that is directly out of New Orleans, and that is Peychaud's bitters.
Nice, I have that.
You don't need a lot, you need a total of 2 dashes.
Nice, 2 dashes of Peychaud's.
Our next step now is to shake this with ice, and the recipe actually calls for crushed ice and a few agitator cubes. However, I'm just going to work with crushed ice for this. And they also suggest that you kind of flash blend it or put it into an immersion blender, and you need about 12 ounces of crushed ice. So what you want to do is make sure you get a good seal on here, and because this is crushed ice, you only need to shake this for a good 5 to 8 seconds, which is fine.
I'm almost done. That's what I'm doing, so Nope.
All right.
Nope.
So
nope. You gotta
pop
get
that off
the computer.
with the strength of 1,000 ingredients, and you're just gonna put this off to the side.
Really close to the mouse.
Now, based on the sheer number of ingredients and the amount of ice, I'm going with a 16-ounce hurricane glass, which is 480 mils. I'm going to put a little bit of crushed ice in there first, and then we'll just free pour it in.
Sasha, where are you going?
All right, and I definitely have some left over in here.
His
and I
mic
could
audio
have used
just
a bigger
fucked up.
glass, or better yet, I could have
his
actually
audio
split
and his
this into
mic
2
just
separate
fucked up.
glasses.
Oh, that was
now
so
you can garnish this with something green or a piece of pineapple if you want. I'm going to use
my ears.
a lime wedge, just
Dave,
in
what
case you
happened
want
to
to
your
bitter it
mic,
up a little bit. We'll slap that onto the side and grab ourselves our fanciest straw ever, just a bit of steel straw,
this
and
video.
give it a try.
Holy shit, Dave. My ears.
Yeah, that's good. That's got bourbon.
No, oh no,
it's got
not,
rum.
No.
It's got subtle other flavors in it.
Stop
and the
it.
pineapple juice and the passion fruit
Sasha, also get off my
definitely
other
come
computer.
through,
Don't
and
sit
it's
on any
sweet
of them.
enough
I
to
love you,
balance
but
it
stop.
beautifully. If you like other tiki-style cocktails, take a look after the recipe card right over here.
All right, everybody. There's the Mastodon. We're going to see the other cocktails, so you know which ones those are. And then, yep, See No Evil and the Maple Whiskey Collins. Favorite Canadian of Dave, but he is. All right, with that being said, we now come to the end of Case of the Mondays. I'd like to thank everybody who is here and everybody who still is here. Always appreciate you guys coming out and watching my little show. Always appreciate it. Don't forget the movie caption contest, movie picture, and movie hangman going into Discord, so be sure to play those games. We're not busy in the arena doing all the arena things we do. Who knows when the next event's going to be? Probably going to be a horse race or something. I have no idea. We just love doing the Epic RPG, or Balkan, like with Jenny. She loves Balkan people. And the bigger thing I always want to remind you is that the Hell on Earth event presented by Club Tropics is going on. So be sure to keep that in mind, as you should be watching stuff on Heretic Unlimited. If you don't have that already, you should 100% be subscribed over there to watch me and Genova. We'll be live tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for probably Heretic Live, maybe something different, you don't know. There's a lot of fun things that are happening with Hell on Earth, so you just got to be around and pay attention. Wednesday will be Wednesday, my dudes, so be sure to tune into that, also at 8 p.m. on Heretic Unlimited as well. Anyway, that's all the chilling I have for tonight. I will see you guys in the Discord to watch some Spartacus. Bye-bye!